What the hell are you building?
I can see it happening. What? There was something being built? What's going on?
I need you to come outside and look where Anthony is.
No. Don't look.
Quickly,
It's just
before
the-
he...
It's just the shack, see? It's just...
Anthony, you got a fan.
I got a fan.
Never mind, I'll get her.
Not a desk fan.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da.
That's a bit sucky then. Yeah, right. Or die. Or die. But yeah, if anything, I will legit just do admin controls and get everything back. Because I don't feel like restarting again. I love the game, but damn it all.
Seems...
Yeah, that is true.
Works.
Rourke's gaping hole is still here.
Got all the levels, got the day 28.
Hey, so Rourke in chat made sure to point out that his gaping hole is still here.
That's hot.
I was just in Rourke's gaping hole, actually.
Well,
How was it?
I could introduce him to Jackie.
Oh my god.
Sounds like they'd get along just great. I didn't realize I was infected. Time for some honey.
All over my body.
Touch my body.
Oh yeah, Rourke, get in here and unlock this bike.
Oh god. Like I said, the one time come and grab our stuff and then never log in again is probably something we should consider.
Yeah, it's locked right now. Hey Arcanus, how you doing? See more of the hole on his OnlyFans. Quite holy. Yeah, but if you can just leave it unlocked though, in case like other people jump into, they have like something they can use and then bring back. You know, kind of like a library. You know, they come in, they use it, they return it, someone else can do it. I was wondering what I walked into. Oh, Rourke's big gaping hole there in the ground. And I walked into his hole. You didn't, Arcanus, so you're fine. All right, make sure to grab food if you need it. Also, red tea or beer or anything like that.
True.
Actually, I'm going to grab all the food, and I'm going to see what I can make. If folks can actually start focusing on the ash base, and then hopefully, if all works out, I can jump over there and join in.
Okay, sounds good. I'm getting wood to be able to make spikes at least, so...
So that's what it's called now. No?
Getting wood, yeah.
Getting wood.
He's got wood for days.
I got wood. I got sunshine. I forgot the rest of the word.
That's all you need to really say, though, especially in the morning.
Touche, good sir.
So, I'm a carpenter.
What?
And so, like that's my profession.
Oh, carpenter. Okay.
Like professionally?
He is a professional. Yes.
Professionally a professional?
Yes, exactly. So, anyways, our teacher asked, "What do you think? What is the best type of wood?"
Uh,
Morning.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the correct answer.
Oh, yay. Yay, we're smart.
No, you know, just have the mentality of a 12-year-old, and I accept it.
He was 80 years old.
Classy
My-
12-year-old.
So he couldn't get it up. So if he did get morning wood, he was super excited.
You can't prove that.
I'm just reporting the news, all right?
I'm not gonna argue with that. All right, so being as oh my.
Yeah, you can join Rourke.
Being as we're kind of hitting an area that is like, oh,
Wanna
okay,
prove that? Oh, God, I
you
hope
know,
not.
we were
I
up
hope
in the
not.
snow biome. It was getting a little freaky up there.
Oh, freaky.
Might I recommend that we build a way to at least get up to the roof as a just in case?
Yeah, that sounds good. There are certain windows that have little like sort of platforms that I built out so that way people can do like an overwatch from those windows. One is from the left side of the building, one is from the right, one is in the front. And the one that's on the right is actually on the floor above where we would usually hang out, if that makes sense. So you could like go out to one of those and build a ladder going up to the roof. So that way we just jump out a window, jump up the ladder, get to the roof if need be.
Hey, mind? Can I actually steal some food? Because like my character is like legitimately losing health.
Oh,
Some
we're
stuff.
not even in a team.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Anthony, I don't know if we told you this, but I've got barter all the way up. So if you want something, just tell me.
Gotcha. Cool, cool. Mine.
Yeah, yeah. No, we don't have any food in the fire. I'm cooking it right now.
I saw a shepherd's pie. That's why I wanted.
Yeah, I just made it. That's why. Getting freaky with all that morning wood. What else are you supposed to do with morning wood? Well, you could use it as a doorstop. You could use it as a paperweight. You can go around tapping people on the shoulder, but they probably wouldn't appreciate that. Yeah,
Hey,
and by the way,
guys,
yeah, what's up?
I can buy a crucible. Do we have one? We have a crucible now, right?
We have one. Yep.
Okay.
I would say save the Dukes right now, because we'll still have time to get another one. You can use it as a ruler. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, we're talking about what you can use morning wood for. And I said, well, you can use it as a doorstop. You can use it as a paperweight. It's also been brought up you can use it as a ruler. You can use it to tap people on the shoulder. Any other ideas?
You can jam it into locks and break it.
The lock or the morning wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Remind me to never wake up at your place.
Wouldn't it be great?
How about those party invites? Evo?
LA. Say that again. Sorry, talking to...
invites.
Oh, am I doing
Friends.
friends,
Good.
Roman, countrymen, Steve, Claude's treasure map, and a tier 1 fetch quest.
You can plug leaks with it? Oh, God. Sounds painful. It really does, though. As a diving board? Oh, yeah. We got plugs, leaks, and used as a diving board as well, by the way.
Come again.
Yeah, I mean, sure. You know, stir up your hot coffee in the morning. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, plugs, leaks. Never mind. I see what we're doing.
Stirring the coffee.
A MindMine story.
You know, actually, Eddie Murphy had a stand-up joke back in the, I think it was the 80s, about that, where he was like, yeah, black men, I mean, we've got it big. We've got a big old one, you know, like if we're modeling in a magazine, you know, the page that you flip to has to fold down. And then they're like, oh, yeah, and it'll just fall right into your coffee. And he starts like shaking his hips and it's like, yeah, we can stir your coffee and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God.
I think I remember that actually.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Delirious or if it was his other
Yeah,
big
it was
stand-up.
hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the one where he wore the red leather pants and jacket.
Yeah, the
So I
ones
have
that
just
didn't
been-
match. Because like
Sorry.
his original outfit wasn't something didn't work out, so they had to throw one together for him.
Oh, wow. Interesting. I've just been informed you could use it for polishing, because apparently polishing your wood is normal, but I mean, why you're polishing?
Well, at least morning wood doesn't give splinters that we're aware of, so that's good.
That
Tell
we're
that to
aware of.
Pinocchio.
Oh God.
He'll be here all night, folks.
Do we have any more Dukes?
Yes, I just went and sold a bunch of money. I've got it all on me. What's up?
Okay, I just want to check vending machines for like canned goods and stuff.
Okay. You want me to,
Cool, thank you, Rourke. Appreciate it, man.
Do I get a discount with these too?
Yes, the vending machines are usually cheaper for everyone, and the vendors are a little more expensive. But yeah, there's a can of salmon here, and then if there's any
Okay.
food on Jen, I don't know if there is, but
I'll go look. Okay, so there's Meow Mix in there?
So,
as
what
far
are
as
you
I know,
buying today?
cat food isn't for a specific recipe. I've heard dog food supposedly is, but I don't know for what.
Fuck, that's far away. If somebody wants to go now, we could totally grab it.
She has a can of chili, 162 Dukes, but
Don't let a zombie dog bite
It
you.
is- it is
Let me
something.
grab it.
And if he does,
See, 162, 117 from.
oh really?
Yeah. So, I'm helping by saving 50 dudes. Let me check her special stash. Sometimes they have like something interesting there. Nope.
You can hold a dozen donuts. You know, I had to picture it for a second to think about how those donuts were being placed. So Arcana says you can hold a dozen donuts with morning wood. And you know what? I had to
It's-
think about it for a second to think about how those donuts would be on there. And I'm like, oh, nope, never mind. I got it.
Yep. We're all doing something here.
Yeah, so unfortunately the food we have is what we have right now. We'll definitely have to get more eggs, and just really try to see if we can find more potatoes. Because
Okay.
once we get potatoes going, we can make anything pretty much.
Please inform UGX about the eating canned food, etc.
Oh yeah, Rourke, try not to eat canned food whole, because those are made to use really good those are used to make really good recipes. So I mean, if you have to, you have to. But my cooking is up high, so with that I can make really good stuff and use less resources too. Oh, we can bring turrets.
I can bring my turret, and I can set another one down. But we don't have electricity over there, and I don't think I have a something or other.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works. If we have a sledge, let's bring the sledge. If we have a turret, let's bring the turret. Because multiple people can set them down, and then that turret is just assigned to that specific person. Yeah, you won't be able to eat the raw meat, but if you cook it, you can eat
fucked
that.
up. I started building a ton of spikes and went to repair my axe, and now it's just sitting.
So the two options for meat should be, well, there's technically three. Boiled meat is something you have to learn, but you should be able to do either charred meat or grilled meat because we have the cooking grill. If you can't do it, I can do it. I can just process grilled meat. It costs a lot of meat to make grilled meat. It doesn't really make sense. You think it would be like a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, but it's like a 5-to-1, which I don't understand. But we do have a lot of meat though. So let me just do that. I'll make you some grilled meat, Rourke. All right, I'm also grilling some meat. So we have that as well. I'm making 26. Rourke is going to grab some, and then whoever else wants any.
Okay, I'm out and about. If you can save some of the meat, I'm trying to find some eggs is all. How many
Okay.
eggs is it for all the stuff we usually make? Like blueberry pie is only one.
Let's see here. So bacon and eggs is 2. Blueberry pie is 1.
Well, we can at least make one blueberry pie, I guess.
And I think that's
Yep.
it for eggs so far. Actually, with folks rebuilding, we've got the food cooking. We'll save some food for Evo, some for Rourke. I'm going to start grabbing like ammo and some other things to bring over so we have it for oh shit situations.
Sounds good. Still out, just trying to get as much as I can for tonight, for rebuild, etc. The fire should be fine. Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm just basically getting wood for repairs and whatnot. You gonna bring over cobblestone?
Yeah, I got cement, cobblestone, iron, and repair kits so far. Let's grab some meds, antibiotics, pork bites, first aid kits, first aid bandages, health bar, more fort bites. Why not? We got so many of them. vitamins. Actually, you know what? We should just use up the honey. That should be fine. Because we're not going to sit there while being infected, ideally. Let's bring over some steroids. A splint just in case. Actually, we got more. Yeah, the 10 grilled meat's fine, man. That should be plenty. Hopefully, that should be plenty.
Okay, mine. So I've got like 5 eggs now.
Ooh! Almost half a
I'm trying
dozen.
my best. I'm trying my best. I'm almost done making all my spikes. So, okay, I got a question for you. If being as these questions are coming up, do we want to be like, okay, people that aren't on all the time, do we want to be like, yeah, you can take anything level 2 and below or something?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And as long as it's not one of the
How about
automatics, I
duplicates?
guess.
Yeah,
Well,
man,
I,
like
I
if,
would say duplicates, but what if we get somebody that's like, hey guys, I'm in for the long haul, and we're like, hey, here's a pipe machine gun at level 6, versus somebody taking that and then never logging on again.
yeah, I mean, I think that having, like, we can give away, like, tier 1, 2, 3 pipe weapons, pistol, shotgun, rifle, stuff like that. Like, I'm totally fine with that then. In case people are like, oh, I'm going to be kind of on and off. Unless they make their own weapon. You know, like, if they make their own weapon, AK, tactical rifle,
Yeah.
pump
that's
action.
That's there.
Yeah,
Obviously
or if it
going out and
drops.
getting it too. Yeah.
Yeah, like, if it drops and they loot it, they can have it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine with that, too. I've been trying to collect all tools of all kinds, weapons of all kinds, for that sort of situation. Like, if people come in and they need something right off the bat. So I'm fine with it. But yeah, I think that would be my set of requirements.
So for what I'm thinking is, since like let's say tomorrow I might not be on, I usually just store the weapons that I have so you can use them if you need them. Because like for instance, I have a SMG and an AK. Yeah, I found them. Okay, but I still think like maybe you guys play for a prolonged period of time, and you have day 7, and you know like an AK comes in super handy, so you can grab it, use it, place it back, repair it, you know, stuff like that. Like so that everyone who is kind of on and off should just store the weapons back.
Right. And but here's the thing. Like the example I'm kind of getting off on this is, I'm with you 100%. But we've had people that get on. What if they took your guns that you use on a normal basis, and then with using your guns on a normal basis, they don't log on for 3 weeks. You're now out the stuff that you found. Okay, 7 eggs. That's why I'm saying like at the end of the day, I would say if they're going to get on and they just like, hey, I want to play for a bit, then by all means get on and play for a bit. Go loot. You can help us out in different ways. But if you're getting on to be like, wow, these guys have really powerful weapons, let me go ahead and take everything, and then you're done. It's like, okay, why are we going out and trying to prepare ourselves for the next wave when somebody just logs on, takes everything, and leaves? If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
Because like I had one person get on, we're probably never gonna see him again, and so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, we're not really gonna jump in like that.
All right, I'm hopping on over now. I'm bringing over meds and a few other things, and I'll keep running back and forth.
Okay. I got 150 spikes. How does it look over there, by the way?
It looks very spiky.
Okay, that's,
It looks
good.
like looks spikier than the hairstyle of a 1990s boy band member. Hey, Marksy, how you doing, dude?
Sounds very spiky.
Bruh, how you doing, man?
Anthony,
doing?
what's your lucky looter at?
A lot more complicated than it sounds. How's your day treating you, man?
4.
God damn it. Okay, I've got some eye candy for you. And do you have the gog?
I do have the goggles, yes.
Okay. And what we'll do, well, what Mind and I did last time is we won't loot any of the bags. And when it's all said and done, we'll have you eat the eye candy, then just go around and loot everything for the best possible chance of something.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
All right, so
Okay.
bottom right chest is all medical. I've got first aid kits, first aid bandages. I have painkillers. I have honey for infection. I also brought over the different sort of candies. Like we have a health bar. We've got fort bites. The fort bites do damage mitigation. We have steroids for looting, splints, Grandpa's moonshine for melee damage, and plaster cast as well.
Okay. Question. I am at the base. Do we need anything else? I'm about to head over.
Yes. Let me think here. I grabbed meds and ammo. If there are any, maybe... I did grab repair kits too, but maybe if we want to grab like the sledge, turrets, and stuff like that. If we want to... I did grab the turret ammo, so that is here. I'm going to put it in the ammo box.
Okay.
Also, if we want to bring over any tools like hammers and stuff for repairs, that would be really good. Or high quality stone axes. And then if we want to bring on over any additional weapons, you know, if one breaks and we don't have a repair kit, but we have a backup pistol or something, we could do that too.
Okay. Bringing over another high quality axe. Probably, I don't know if Anthony has one.
Doing
think
all right.
I'm pretty
I was able to
solid.
break the insomnia last night. Good to hear, dude.
Okay.
Got a solid 8 hours sleep.
level
Hell yeah.
5 at least stone axe.
It's like I'm the king of the
No, I got
world.
level 3 stone axe.
At least for today.
Well, then I'm
Yeah,
bringing
it's
you
a good
5.
feeling.
You deserve better. You deserve better, okay?
Yeah, getting that sleep in, it's amazing what it can do for you. It really is.
Everybody's got their armor and everything. I'll bring another stack of 300.
But really
for
glad to hear it,
the
man.
9mm.
Oh, by the way, before I forget,
Okay, I've got the rest of the repair.
so if you're joining us for the first time, or if you're a returnee to our Tuesday and Wednesday 7 Days to Die community streams, I am posting every single stream up on YouTube. One just launched this morning. So basically, the live streams are a week ahead of the YouTube series. So basically, today is episode 7, and then tomorrow would be episode 8. So we're on 5 and 6 on YouTube. So feel free to catch up. They're pretty much the stream in its entirety. I did cut out like intros and outros and any breaks, so it's a little bit shorter. But that way you can kind of vibe out to it, watch it at your own leisure, basically. Have it in the background while you're working or doing homework or whatever else. But it is all there. The link is in chat, so make sure to check it out. Yeah, because that just launched today. Thursday will launch at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Figured I'd mention that before I forget. All right, I'm gonna go around and check walls and just see if there's any damage anywhere.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right
I'm
here.
gonna park my bike in this garage area right here.
I say we block
Should
this
be
off
okay
too.
right here, I think. And then I guess I'll start planting and seeing what I can get out of it from there. I'm gonna check on outside first. Hey, whose blue bike is over here?
I have a purple one out in the front.
Okay, it's just it's right on the line of where these zombies will be saying hello to the wall.
Oh yeah, I was gonna move it. I can do it right now.
Beautiful.
You gonna give me a ticket?
I do not have the authority to do so. It's more I just want us to survive and am suggesting that we probably should move it in some way, shape, or form.
Hey, you know, there's no signs, okay? Maybe y'all should put some signs up.
It's not my responsibility. It's more I'm just
You know,
trying to
you know
work
what?
with you.
You know what? Surviving is overrated. Okay. Anyways, so maybe for a change, we just let the zombies have a feast.
You know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. This is your life. I'm pretty sure it'll make an excellent Emmy-winning movie starring the one and only MindMine. But wait, Emmy's the one I'm thinking of, right? But I just, you know, it's I'm not your father, so I'm not gonna tell you to pick up your toys. But when it comes to me living, I think I do have a say in. You know, I don't know where I was going with this. I'm done.
Hey, at least I parallel parked it, okay?
Fails.
Oh, he's parallel parked. There's a ticket for that? Is now. How's
Yeah, but check how
around?
he parked it like next to a trash can. It's like damn. Steady
He's got
as
some-
shit.
How's inside look, by the way?
Pretty neat.
Like, do we need to set up spikes again in there? Or do we need to add another layer?
I don't think anything got in.
Okay.
Oh, we got a walking horde nearby. They're hitting the spikes.
God damn it. Okay.
But that didn't even get to shoot.
Did you drop off the tools and stuff, Evo?
No. Is there a way to get up?
Yeah, the storage unit, the blue storage container.
Okay. Right. Nope. Can't put down spikes. Hold on.
Jump, Evo.
I'm helping. Thank you. Okay, what's going where? All right, this is medical. We're good there. Oh, jeez. Top left for tools.
Okay.
Here, I got a robotic sledge in there. Oh shoot, did I not pick up my turret? God damn it, I didn't. There's still time. There's still time. You know what? There's not enough time. There's not enough time.
Well, there's time.
Are you okay, fine.
If you go now, yeah.
Nothing.
Where are the tools?
Top left.
I see an egg and I see scrap leg armor.
I put a blue stone axe and a hammer in the top left one.
Oh, I grabbed it. Sorry.
All right, can I have one of those?
What's the magic word?
Now?
Now,
Yes, exactly. Nice. Well, it's supposed to be abracadabra, but
That too. That too. I answer that slightly different. It's more of a grunt sounding word. Yeah, I have an uncle, my dad's brother, who is a trucker, or was, for the longest time. He drove all sorts of semis,
the boxes.
and he's very much a grunter. Very much a grunter. He's like,
more than likely.
That's all the man does. He speaks in grunt.
I see honey.
What the hell? Why are these birds'
I got
nests
some bacon eggs
like
on
this?
me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, can you give me some poi, please? Pointy, please, with the cherry on top.
Yeah, once everyone's in, we want to make sure that we have no walkways available for the spikes.
Right. Okay, I am coming in. If UGX is joining us, I'll give him a minute before I cut off the path. Other than that, I'm good. Yes? Yeah?
Bacon and eggs, please.
Yes. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Anthony, can you light
I
the
want-
fires?
Oh, I will.
Ow! I didn't see you there. Are you okay? Do I need to bandage you? You both are hurt. Holy. All right, where's mine? Come here, you. I'm probably gonna need one more.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to join voice chat, you can work. You don't have to, but it's up to you. But yeah, it's just mostly accepting the
There's
group
one
invite
more hour
that's in the
before
game.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
So if you hit tab, you go to the group symbol on the top right. You should have a little plus icon or envelope
Dude, what the?
from Anthony. So you just click on that and accept it.
All right, cutting off the open air.
I'm closing up the last bit of things. If you see any damage to the walls, let me know.
I swear they always try to go for the.
Okay, now, I'm going to set up a couple of landmines where the
Oh,
broken
okay.
down
Right.
walls are.
But Rourke,
Okay.
you gotta
Careful
accept
when you
the
run
party
close.
invite though.
Okay.
Not in Gilded. It's in the
will
game.
not go down to the ground. Got ya.
They're basically going to be where the fires are.
Okay. And he knows we're gonna let Anthony loot everything, right?
If he's listening to stream, which I think he is, then yeah, he should know now.
Okay. Sweet. All right, I'm getting up because it's at 22, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does somebody want to take one of the sledges?
Yeah, I can. I
Okay,
can.
It's in it should be in the box. Let me look real quick. One of them's in there. All right, put my baby down. Probably do it here.
There's no sledge here.
Let me check again.
Why? What? Why?
What happened, buddy?
I just placed down the mine and Rourke decided to just step on it.
Yeah. Mind, I apologize, buddy. I can't see it, so I guess I'll just. I brought a level 1. I swear I did. So I'll just set this one down right here if they try to get up the stairs.
They're coming in northwest, and we're looking at vultures as well, so to look for the skies. I will pop around to all the different sides. If someone wants to have back, someone wants to have front.
I definitely got west.
Enemies are coming north from the house.
Okay, the way up the place has.
Yeah, it looks like they're coming from the front of the house and the back of the house on the north side. Damn, that spider really hauled up. Oops, spider in. And sorry if I missed anything in
You
chat.
seen
I
any
will make sure
special
to
zombies
respond.
yet?
Outside the one vulture, no. Oop, 2 vultures.
Okay, they're in.
Oh, white. They're pushing through the center of the house. Nothing from the east yet.
Still watching west. We're good. Anthony, on your left, buddy.
There's 1, if not 2, vultures around. Be careful. Yeah, they're really starting to break through those spikes. The person who put down the sledge down there is too far away, so it's not active.
That would be me. I'm moving up. Yeah, now it's active.
Yeah,
Okay, check for
if
new
someone has any
directions.
spare spikes, if they want to refill that just in case.
I do. Let me go down. I'll do what I can.
All right, they're starting to come from the east and southeast. Oh, we're starting to get dogs. Be careful. More vultures, too. Oh, we're getting cops. I say, Rourke, if you want any of this XP, you're gonna want to accept that party invite. You don't have to be in Gilded, you just have to accept it in game. I just want to make sure you don't miss out. Alright, they're coming from the south now. Southeast. Oh, they're starting to get through the eastern spikes. Dogs are getting in, careful. Oh, they broke through. Broke through the eastern wall.
Yeah, definitely south as well. Still a little bit more fortified, but... Anthony, I think we got a cop on our left.
All right, leaving the east side to grab ammo.
They are coming southwest. Radioactive middle-aged man. I'm just gonna call that one Dad Bod.
Dad bod, nice.
Oh, my baby's out of ammo and I don't have more ammo. Did someone say they brought up turret ammo?
Yes. It's in with the other ammo.
Anthony, you got it here for a second?
Yeah, I'm over you guys as well.
Yeah, sure.
So, I got you covered. Oh, we got puking vultures. Careful.
Oh, God. Oh.
Down. They're at the building on the
Which end?
on the south side.
Okay. Are they in?
They're
Oh,
trying
shit,
to push in. I'm at the door. I opened it up and shooting
hey,
at them.
They're in. They're in.
Oh,
They're in.
shit.
Get upstairs.
Yeah, they broke right through the wall. No one had it covered.
You know what? He looks like he's stuck. I'm okay with this. Oh, I just had a big old lag spike. Never.
All right, well, you guys have this. I'm going to bounce around and just check on the other sides.
Okay.
All right, north is clear.
Huh. The turret fell down. Or maybe they seem to be being pushed off still, so I'm very confused.
West is clear. South is looking clear.
Did you GX please don't loot? We're saving that. Okay, does it look like it's over? Okay, Anthony here.
Yeah, we might have actually killed them all.
Yeah, because I don't hear the music anymore. Anthony, here's some eye candy. Go around and get all the bags. You ready?
Yeah, I'm just dropping my regular inventory.
Okay, here. There you go. Eat that, then go grab everything.
All right, I'm running around to see if I can find any animal corpses.
Okay.
Let the looting begin.
There's also a lot inside too.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm now currently running outside
Okay.
because there's a lot.
Not my fault you killed every.
Yeah, it looks like everything despawned real quick.
That's what I do. I'm Eastern European.
Oh, and how did you win that title?
By being Eastern European, it's just
Oh,
comes with the territory.
just it's just the crown you were born with.
All right, let me check up with catch up with chat here. Sorry about that. I was meaning more the word.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
but I like where
they
this is going.
jumped over the.
Tell me more about this grunter. How did he go ordering
The
pizza?
walls.
Oh God. Now, he's an interesting fellow. He's an interesting guy for sure. I knew a bloke that went to this bar for that long that his grunting became the menu for the bar. Oh God. So just think, hear me and 12 mates are blind drunk, trying to order grunts over the bar at 2 a.m. for that sounds amazing. That sounds like a hell of a good time. Of a hell of a lot of money that weekend. Oh, I bet. Hey, Crossfire, how you doing? Good to see you, man. How are things going? How's
I
the
find it
new
crazy
job?
how I went through my rifle ammo really quick. Like a lot quick.
Yeah, pistol ammo too.
This was a solid cohort, though.
Yeah.
See,
I
one
love what you
bag
guys
on the
get.
east side, or 2 bags, and 1 bag on the south side.
Anthony, is there anything you've already opened that we can grab? Like the ones on the south side, for example?
Oh no! As soon as I pick them up, they disappear.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like, did you open up something your inventory was full and we can grab it for you?
I already cleared it out.
Okay.
Well, we survived. Barely, to a point, but we survived. Things are going great, man. Good to hear, dude. I'm glad. Staying very busy, I'm sure. I'm sure. Brand new job, trying
You
to take
guys
it all
see any
in,
more bags?
catch up to things.
Checking. At the moment, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm
things are
gonna
going
check
all right.
outside again.
Still streaming. Still doing my thing here on Twitch and on YouTube. Finally hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so really excited about that. And just been busy with auditions, and I'm doing an indie film actually this week. And then I'm hopefully going to be in another film that'll be filming in Japan and in Michigan. But I'm waiting to hear back on the visa for Japan, because right now, due to COVID, they have very strict restrictions, and I get why. And so right now they're not taking any foreigners. So I'm hoping, knock on wood, that we can work something out. We'll see. All the info has been sent for the visa, so I'm waiting to hear back. Ransom YK, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Been working for a long time, so happy to finally be there.
Nope. I'm feeling good about it.
Anything that I come across or get involved with, I usually share in the Gilded. I actually moved over from Discord to Gilded. So if you do !Gilded, you'll get a link and you'll get more info. It's basically Discord. I like to think of it as better though. And it is free. You got the phone app, desktop, as well as browser. But yeah, feel free to check it out. But yeah, usually I try to post that stuff in there. All right, everything looks clear. I'm gonna jump back up, start grabbing resources.
Okay. Want me to join you?
Yeah, I might as well start hauling stuff back.
Who's building shotguns?
Building or
not.
using?
Well, building.
I don't know if I make anything other than the turrets and the taser well.
So nobody has boomstick, right? Nobody has taken points in boomstick.
Like,
No,
like to
just
build
pistol.
It? No.
Gotcha. Well, I got a pump action shotgun schematic, so that's what I'm asking.
Oh, nice.
All right, I emptied out 3 of the 4 chests.
Okay. Identity, have you re-picked up your scary bombs?
No. So that random people could step on them.
Surprise! Boom. All right, cool, man. Well, welcome on in. Yeah, if you got any questions about it, feel free to ask.
And I don't think
Okay.
you can pick them up. But they're enclosed into the barricades. Most of them have exploded.
Hey, Anthony, I'm assuming most of the stuff in the desk and the filing cabinet are yours.
Exactly.
Okay, I will leave them be. I've got everything else. There wasn't much after that, mind.
Okay, cool.
All right, now what? Is it adventure time?
I
I would
guess.
say we definitely want someone to work on storage, I think. Like trying to expand it out more. Because I think we're definitely going to get to a point here coming up soon where all of our storage is going to be pretty maxed. So we definitely
Okay.
want to look at that, especially before the next Horde Night with the loot that's coming in. But otherwise, yeah, I'm down for more exploring because we definitely need more food. So as we're out and about, constantly looking for food, corn and potatoes being huge. And yeah, just getting XP so we can, keep getting stronger. Getting better quality gear, Oh, and besides storage, we need more forged iron. With a lot more forged iron, I can max out and make a bunch of quality 5, like claw hammers and pickaxes and stuff, so everyone would be able to have one.
Okay. So what's the better use in that sense for it? Actually, now I'm trying to think how to. Where did we put the sledge turrets at?
Weapons? I forgot I had my shotgun. I was using pistol that whole entire time, but it is my stronger weapon. At least right now. I'll be visiting California for my first time end of February. That's awesome, dude. I'll be in Huntington Beach, but going to visit LA for a couple hours. Would love some food or fun recommendations. Only touristy thing I want to do is visit the Hollywood Walk. And that's fair. That's fair. I would say if you go to the Hollywood Walk, be careful. Like, hold your wallet and phone close to you. And avoid people in outfits. And what I mean by that is you will see a lot of really shitty
kidding me?
cosplayers. Like people doing like wannabe Hulk and Captain
What?
America and stuff. And they're going to try
What?
to get you to
Nothing. I
spend
just,
money to take photos with them. So just blow right by
I'm
them.
lazy,
Nothing.
okay?
Ignore them. Keep
Nothing.
going on. Some of them will try to scam you and stuff like that, so avoid that.
You don't see it ever.
Because that's just a friggin' headache. I mean, otherwise, there's a fair amount of stuff. Just walking the beaches around Huntington, checking out local shops and restaurants, there's a ton. There's a ton around Huntington. Trying to think of what else. There's also like a lot of artists that you'll come across like along the beach.
Okay, beautiful.
So that's really cool too. Find a lot of different unique artwork that way. Clothing and
hold off
jewelry
on
as well.
spending my perks, but other than that, I guess I could start scouting for food. if anything.
Yeah, canned goods, corn, potatoes. I mean, we can ride around and try to find farms. Which I
Well,
think
there is the one farm up north.
yeah, because I think the bulk of them will be in the forest area. I can't imagine them really being anywhere else.
Okay, also, mind that there was a lot of canned food that I found on the zombies. Placing that, of course, in the food box.
Okay, sweet.
Any monies I need to turn in? We get dukes.
Let me check. I did find dukes themselves. Okay, the weapon box is full. Should sell
All right,
some.
hopes and dreams it, and we can start breaking down stuff ourselves.
I visited behind Chicago. Yeah, but
'Cause I'm
it's great.
thinking-
It really is. I would say if you can go to
we could have a
LA
line
and check out
of,
the art district, that's really nice.
We could
They've
place
got a lot
few
of like
boxes
really
here,
good
storage
coffee
boxes
houses and cafes.
that are like
Some
I
really
don't know,
cool
overflow or
like
something?
walk-in galleries to check out and stuff like that. There's always something going on. Some really cool shops. Koreatown is another popular one if you want something a little more global feeling in LA. Koreatown or K-Town. Especially if you want like authentic Korean food and stuff like that. K-Town is very, very good for that. It's just slightly north of DTLA.
Because the only thing that's gonna make sense to me is base expansion after this to like an additional storage room or something.
Yeah, I think storage and foods are big things. So maybe today, let's focus on that. Let's focus on storage. Let's focus on food, just to make sure we get it done. And then the
Okay.
spare time we have, we can explore and we can think about next fortnight.
Okay. Do you just want me to head up to the farm then and start looting everything?
Yeah. Does anyone else want to do that, or does anyone want to take on storage? I can take on storage unless someone else wants to build stuff. Then I can do farm and food hunt.
I'm thinking about gathering the metal and finishing up my wooden shack.
Okay. I'm not the best at storage, but I can sure as hell give it a try.
All right, then Anthony, can you make a lot of iron, forged iron, then for tools as well?
Yes, that will be my task for today.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Because yeah, then I'll start making all the tier 5s. Big food
I'll
connoisseur.
also be
There's some great food. People say sushi
kind
is
of-
great. I think there's some really good sushi
real quick.
places. There's some good ones in North Hollywood. Some good sushi.
So the thing is, we won't really be expanding the base just yet.
So
What
as you're
about,
in Hollywood, anyway, if you're going to do the Hollywood Walk, I would
right
say
here,
check out
would
some of
this
the
work
places in NoHo
for
or North Hollywood,
putting in some additional items,
especially like
or
restaurant
boxes
wise.
down here, and we can kind of think about what to do with it later.
I am not sure what Rourke is doing. Is that for us? Are you dropping it for us? I mean, for storage, by the way, we can either keep it the way it is and just expand in the different sections.
By the
And-
way, I'm sorry to interrupt. There is forged iron, almost 200 ingots in the crafting chest.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's about, I think, on up to 20 or 25 iron, so that should be pretty solid then, for sure.
Almost, yeah, I got it. But we're going to be out as soon as you can make all of it.
Now, the other thing we could do with storage is we could put anything that is cooking related, forge related, and workbench related down here on the first floor, as well as a drop box, a place to just kind of throw stuff.
Okay. Okay. Wait,
And then-
how do I rename these, or did I fuck up?
Hold E onto the box, and it should give you a ring of options.
Unfortunately, I've got lock, search, and enter code. Did I make the wrong one? Am I a big dumb? I made a storage box.
I should say
Writable storage
writable.
box. See, you know, because there needs to be a difference and have.
If they
Mind,
should
I
all
made
be
the wrong one.
writable. You would think, you know, like that would make sense, but
I don't get everything back if I break them down, do I?
no.
Son of a bitch. Well, sorry guys. Crafting materials and a drop box down here. Unless you really don't want to deal with it, then I'll break them down and.
I say let's
do
just
it
break them
right.
down and we can remake them.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
shit happens, you know, not a big deal. Still missing my sound settings, enjoying the
No.
background noise as I tinker them.
Let's scold Evo. How dare you?
How dare you try to do stuff actively on this server?
I'll make
Exactly.
it right, I promise.
God, I'm sorry to hear you're still messing with sound
How,
settings.
how dare you?
It's
being
so
so
frustrating trying to deal with that as a content creator. It really is. I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic lately. Oh, such a good co-op game. I was gonna say, I honestly, for shooters right now, I think that Payday 2 is still a great co-op game. Deep Rock Galactic, also great co-op. GTFO would be another great co-op. And maybe even Extraction, R6 Extraction. I haven't played it yet. I do have it. But I've been watching Evo, who's right now streaming this on the community server right now on Twitch. And he's been playing quite a bit of it recently. It looks pretty good. I think Back 4 Blood could be good, but there's too many people that want to play like it's Skyrim. And like they're just going to solo dolo everything. And I'm just like, there are some good people, like some good teams that I come across, but a lot of it is just a headache. Like, it gets to the point with that game where I don't even ask, have you ever played a co-op shooter? I have to ask, have you ever played a video game? That's how bad it gets. And I hate being that negative, but man, feels bad, man. My massive hole. My massive hole. And by the way, for those of you wondering who DJ Evocation is, see, we are playing on a community server. It's his community and mine. We got Anthony who's joining us, and this is DJ.
He's the picture's done now, so he'll start appearing now all the time. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh,
Behind you two! Behind you two! Behind you two! Where the hell is he? I heard him even then.
So that one right there is Evo. So make sure to give him a follow. The link is in chat. All right, team, here's what we're going to do. Teammate runs off. Yep, pretty much. So seriously, I told a team one time because they all split up to do their own thing. And I'm like, guys, can we please stick together? And they started making excuses. And then literally when we finally finished, which we barely finished because they almost kept dying. When we finished to move on to the next mission or whatever, the next part of the chapter, two of them quit because I asked them to work as a team.
Okay. So the stuff we want to put down below is stuff that is going to be used for like the forges and the cement mixer. Is that right?
Yeah, forges, cement mixer, and cooking.
And cooking. Okay.
I'm going to give a shout out to Marksy here, who's also a streamer, and he does a lot of different games. More recently, has been doing a lot of Ready or Not. So if you like first-person shooters especially, make sure to give Marksy a follow. He is a crazy Aussie who loves to have a good time. That's him right there.
You all saying that? A bang on my face?
He's a tad bit louder than I am. Just a tad. He's a tad more vocal. Now, Crossfire, by the way, are you still streaming? Are you still doing it, or have you been busy with work? I try to keep up with everyone I follow, but it do be hard sometimes, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but...
Mine, do we use tuna to build anything?
Yes, I believe tuna on toast, or tuna and gravy.
Okay.
Get out of here. I'm busy. Was me and Chivalry 2 was some great fights in that game. You know, I actually got access to the beta, and I wanted to try it out. I watched a lot of people play it. I just never could get to it. I also wanted to try out Mordhau, and I never did. Somehow Mordhau just like vanished off of Twitch. Like, the people still stream it, but it's nowhere near what it was. It's kind of wild how that happens, honestly, on this platform. Hard to master? Yeah. You really have to understand how people move and your different kinds of strikes and stuff like that.
Okay, I have a box that says "Do not eat," in hopes that people can read.
I mean, if you draw a pretty picture on it, I could probably understand it. Can you put like a piece of broccoli on it, like that looks kind of indifferent? So I've only found time to play games on the weekends. I've been adjusting to a new work life. Yeah, I kind of figured. I would say with your move and, of course, getting married and all this other stuff just going on. I'm sure it's been busy. You're probably tired. You get to the point where it's like, I just want to go home and pass the fuck out. Damn it, where is this treasure? Show me the loot. I'm trying to get this treasure hoping that there might be some good supplies in it for us. Like food and water or schematics or something. What I would love for an auger, man.
Okay, what is it to split a stack?
Right click.
Second on.
Thank you. I thought it would shift for some reason.
Welcome to today's digging simulator.
I might need you to refine this as we go.
Sure. Sounds good. Dig a hole. Dig it. Oh, there we go.
How much of the building mats do we have? Like, will that want to go down there too? Like
Probably
all the
because...
cement and cobblestone?
Yeah, because those will be made in the cement mixer, or they'll be used in the cement mixer.
Okay,
That'll only
then
take
we'll
8
want
blocks right now, though. I have some side jobs I work with and I dedicate time to. Oh shit, you're super busy then. Been broadcasting play-by-play for some local high school basketball games, manage a website for a magazine. Dude, that's awesome. Well, congrats on that. I'm glad. Glad to hear that you're doing stuff you're passionate about, that you're enjoying. That's great. It's good to be active into stuff you care about, you know? Not everyone can do that, too. Not everyone can juggle like that, so good for you. All right, we're almost there. Suspense is killing me. Not really. Maybe a little bit. Kind of, sort of. Okay, ammo. I will take ammo. That's stuff we will use. And some. Oh, Dukes too. 11,000. Raw diamond. Hell yeah. All right. Not food, but this will help. Because we may also need to make ammo. Oh god, there's a bear next to my bike. Fuck your shit. Go away. Go away.
Okay.
I need you to
so
fuck
I've got
off.
everything that would be for
Peace, bitch.
like you actually have to cook should be down on the bottom floor. Anything that's already been cooked and or something that you just can eat, like the cat food and dog food, is upstairs. From
As long as it doesn't become problematic with my primary job, yeah, that's totally fair. Used to do play-by-play in college 8 years ago, so it feels good to be able to do that again. That's awesome. I never knew that. That's very cool. I think being an announcer would be great, honestly. I've actually thought about that, but for gaming. But the thing is, I don't really know anything about any of the like esport games. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really follow PUBG. I don't really follow. I'm trying to think of what else right now, like Paladins or anything like that. So, but if I come across something that I really get into, that'd be cool. Would be cool. I have learned, too, that there are two different kinds of announcers, right? There are the shoutcasters. So they're the ones going, oh my God, you know, beautiful three-pointer from downtown, da-da-da-da-da, whatever. And then you have the analysts.
what
and
about
so
pumpkins? That's oh no, and animal fat. Okay.
those are for cooking.
I guess I'm gonna do raw meat as well. Okay, I think that's everything. The seeds, and most of the drinks and some of the canned food. Is there like an auto-organize? Yeah, sort container there.
It's amazing.
You're amazing.
No, you're breathtaking.
I'll give it back, I swear. That should be everything food-wise. I feel good about that. Okay.
I did radio for 7 years, senior year of college. I
Clay,
picked up a minor in
stone,
marketing.
sand,
Pursued that as
lots
my-
of cobblestone,
wow.
lots of cement,
Well, that's
and
cool,
some of
dude.
the concrete mix and wood are downstairs. I have a third box.
Yeah, radio is a lot of fun, honestly. The problem, of course, is the pay. Unless you get into like one of the really huge markets and you're on one of the large stations like KISS or something like that, it is tough. I mean, it's a tough industry in a way, especially nowadays. trying to figure out like radio and digital radio. So much of radio stations now is all pre-recorded and automated. So it definitely impacts the job opportunities as well. But I feel like stuff like casting, though, like shoutcasting, doing play-by-plays, there's always, at least right now, going to be a need for that. The only issue at that point would be like pandemic, COVID stuff getting in the way of that, right? But stuff like esports, at least, is always around as well. I didn't see myself as the next Bob Costas or Howard Stern. Hey, that's fair. Sometimes just looking at it going, I enjoy doing this, but where do I fit in this industry? Is it something I really should jump into, or...
Okay. Mine,
Or
can I
not.
get some help or suggestion?
Sure, I'm running around just collecting food, but what's up? What's good, bro?
Okay. So downstairs is everything that could be cooked. I'm feeling great about that. Everything upstairs is either things we would plant or stuff that just is already edible that we, you know, like the cat food, dog food, and whatnot. So I feel good about that. All the building mats are downstairs, so that's just an open box now. Crafting, there's like a lot of mats, but I'm putting them more towards like stuff we would use for like crafting, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, stuff like outside of a forge or something like that.
Yeah, so it would be more like the crafting table mostly. What else do we want down there? Is there anything that you could think of where you're like, oh, that should go down there definitely? Like, I don't know, paint or I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm taking most of the glass bottles and putting them down below.
We could probably keep paint with building supplies.
Okay.
And then I would say that... vehicles. Like, we could have a box just for bikes and motorcycles and cars and stuff, and like a little bit of fuel.
Isn't
And that could
hopes
be
and
stored
dreams?
downstairs.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. Was that hopes and dreams?
I mean, that was just a meme, but I mean, we can
Oh,
we can make it whatever we want. I think we've been storing it in the Dropbox so far.
that's mostly the books and a few things that I'm kind of like, oh.
Yeah, we could have a whole like schematic box as well. And if we're like, well, we
Yeah.
could either sell it or give it to the community, kind of decide from there.
Yeah, that's definitely under Dropbox then. Let's see. I've also got that's tools. I've also been going through and noticing like there is some stuff that's just like someone just like, oh, I guess here, and put it. So cleaning that up too.
Okay, perfect. I'd like to do some
I will
improv
say,
acting
though,
sessions. I took theater for a semester in college and enjoyed it. My problem is memorizing all the lines. Yeah, lines, honestly, I feel like, and again, this is all just dependent on how a person learns, though, as well. And
Well,
just kind of cognitive functioning and
I
stuff.
don't want to assume.
But memorization is more so a mental hurdle. And what I mean by that is, of course, dull, right? But I mean in the sense of like we get in our own way.
Well, no,
We look at a
just,
page or a couple pages of dialogue or monologue, and we get intimidated. We look at it and go, God, that's a lot of work.
Weapons are pretty full.
And I feel like we
so
get in our
should I
own way
just,
for
like,
that.
Make a third box that's like, okay, guys, you can have weapons that are downstairs. These have been approved. Anybody can take them. We don't care about.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Go
that's
for it.
great idea.
Okay. Okay.
And so I think a lot of it's honestly in our head. Once we get it started, it's not as bad as we think. And this is from someone who has had to memorize a scene that has changed 3 different times in the past week. Honestly, the big thing is to read it. Try to understand it. What am I saying? Why am I saying it? what's
really
the
the only
relationship
one
with the
that's gonna be
people I'm
using the stun
speaking with,
baton, right?
right? Because that not only changes what we say, but how we say it.
Bravo.
From there, think about the
How
emotions
dare you,
attached to the monologue or
I
dialogue.
made this for you.
Because those things, emotions, is what I mean, will help us remember our words. Because a lot of the things that we remember from when we're young, right, has an emotional connection or a very strong emotional connection. In marketing, you'll understand this. In marketing, what are we trying to do? We're trying to create an emotional connection to the viewer. So that way, ideally, they see value in what we're trying to push out there, and they want to buy it and use it, right? So if you tie emotions or an emotional value to your sentences, to your words, that will help you memorize it. It will make it stand out to you. I would also say, honestly, just recording all the lines vocally, like on your phone or something, and listen to it. So now you're reading it and you're listening to it. So depending on if you're a visual learner or an auditory learner, you've got both covered. From there, pause. So, you say the other character's line, your line is next, pause it, say the line, listen to it. How close were you to it? You got it wrong, repeat that section again until you get it
That's gonna
correct.
free up a-
Then move on in the script. One of the things I also do is I type out everything. I will type out a full scene. If I'm speaking with someone or whatever, I type it all out. Again, something visual, because it forces me to focus on grammar, on specific words and their spellings, on the order of words, and it helps me memorize it more because I'm putting more emphasis on the words themselves. So it is work. It's a lot of work. But it can be broken down like that and help quite a bit. How long have you been acting, producing, and writing for? I've been doing all that since I was 19. So 2006? I took an initial improv class, and I did a lot of radio broadcasting in high school. And then from there, college, my freshman year, my cousin, actually, who went to the same college, was like, go take a theater class. She was a theater minor. And she said, hey, go take a theater class. Even if you don't want to make anything out of it, it's going to get you out of your shell. It's going to help you with presentation skills. And it's going to connect you with people. So I said, all right, let's do it. And I fucking fell in love with it. Absolutely loved every bit of it. It was such a unique and creative way of looking at things and a story and how to tell a story. And I just fell in love with it. So theater, film, playwriting, you name it, I've done it. Spoken word poetry, all of that. Because it's just a way of connecting with people and ideally giving them some sort of cathartic experience, even if it's just to laugh. Like poetry or, theatrical plays or anything like that, films, they don't have to be super deep, but they can make you laugh, make you feel good. Help alleviate stress, get the endorphins going. That's also why I stream and create content. It's to help educate people and make them feel inspired and feel better and more confident about what they're playing, as well as to make them laugh. At least as best as I can. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, but that's the part of content creation. You fall on your face a lot of times for like maybe 0.001% of things to actually work. But I will say too, like memorization is a muscle. Your brain is a muscle, and you're working that muscle through memorization. So of course, just like working out, the more you use it, the stronger it gets, the easier it becomes. I'm running around looking for corn. Well, I've got 2 eggs so far and 62 corn, so that's not too bad. I just need some damn potatoes.
Check inside the farm itself, especially the barn. I know for some reason that farm specifically might even have like pigs.
Ooh, okay.
Over by the barn, so do be careful. I think it's like considered a boar or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. The creator of Squid Game. Yeah. Amazing how that works out, right? And I'm sure that process took years, because like trying to put together a sort of breakdown, a presentation for a film idea, and trying to get the time of day by the right people takes forever.
Okay, snowballs. What are the recipes that can actually be used with?
Yucca smoothies for one, or yucca smoothies.
Okay, so I will take that downstairs. I'm taking the animal fat downstairs too. I know there's some other things that can be built with it, but it kind of seems like the most useful thing. In fact, I'm going to double check on that. Is no, wow, flaming arrows. But then it's like spaghetti. You know what? I'm going to put it in the food anyways. Recipes, yucca smoothies. Okay, that's all going downstairs then.
No one hit me. What
So
the
you're
hell?
spiking the food.
Is it lag?
I'm
That was weird.
organization is built off of what needs to be crafted downstairs for most of those things. I took the things that could be put inside the forge. Oh, hey, what about broken glass?
Don't eat it.
Yeah.
Right, but should I just put it in one of the forges for sand? Like, is there anything else? It's
You can
actually
use it to
useful.
make scopes.
Got ya. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in there. So we at least have some. Other than that, weapons got a bit of space. Food got a ton of space. Building mats is basically empty except for paint and a camera, which I assume building mats might be more for stuff we save up, like frames, like actual built stuff. Tool really never had a problem. We probably could use a box for just the clothes versus the armor.
That sounds good.
We could put upstairs somewhere. Bedroll, MindMine, Anthony, my bedroll, bedroll of unknown player. Dad, can we get a bigger house?
But we can even expand up if we want to.
No, like I'm actually making a bigger house.
Oh, the one over there. Got ya.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
really? I see, because I don't assume, because obviously assuming makes an ass out of you and me. But you know what I do?
What do
He
you
said doo-doo.
I assume that was just for you because you're putting in the time and effort to build it and wanted a really cool mine/cabin area. So I did assume. So I guess I'm an ass. And you're one with me.
how
Hey, thanks,
dare
dude,
you
for
assume-
swinging on by, man. It was good to see you.
How dare I assume?
Again, congrats on everything
You know
so
what I'll
far.
do?
And, definitely hope to see you
I made a
around.
box called Filthy
Have a great
Casual.
night. Have a great week.
Nice.
I'm going to take some of the basic stuff that you guys probably aren't going to use and put it downstairs.
Wait, is the filthy casual box for the people that come and go?
Yes. Because we're
Nice.
filthy casual.
I haven't heard Anthony laugh like that in a long fucking time.
All right. Quick rundown. If you guys can do me a favor and check your armor and tell me if you don't have anything that's level 6. Mind, I know you're no padded or leather. Anthony, I don't know what you're doing, but you're still looking pretty.
I'm mining. I'm playing Minecraft.
Sweetie, I know you're playing Minecraft. What I'm saying is, what level of armor are you wearing?
level 6 scrappy armor.
All of it level 6?
No, I have level 3 scrap helmet and level 3 scrap boots. Everything else is level 6.
Okay, there are some level 6 scrap boots for you. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about a helmet. Unless you want a level 4... you know what? There's an iron helmet you could wear that's here. There's a iron chest at level 5. There's some iron gloves at level 4. They'd have to be repaired, but... Mine, what about you, buddy?
All levels, or all quality 6 cloth.
Okay. Just as a suggestion, when you have a moment, I would recommend you take a look at the leather hood, and there's a level 5 in there that I might say, hey, see if it's better for you. Same thing with a level 4 chest.
Okay. Ma'am, wake up. Wake up. This is a slumber party. Thank you. Is there really no one there? I thought for sure they'd have someone jump out at me. I'm actually surprised. What do I want to do here? Let's do not the blue for that. We'll give that to Evo. Baton parts. He has a Q6 though, so I think we're
everything that's needed
Yeah.
to make ammo downstairs. If that makes sense. So just built ammo is upstairs.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Man, where's our oh, there it is.
You know, don't mind if I do. An armor triple pocket mod. Ooh. Boom. All right. Nice. Yoink. Yoink. All right, I'm going to check out that barn. Oh, shit, it's 20. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I have to bike my happy ass back soon. Oh, can you dig that corn? Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. We'll definitely actually need more cobblestone and stuff anyway, so might as well grab that while we're here. And cement. Hello? Yep, definitely. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know, while we have the shotgun, we might as well use it. Hello? Anyone home? You terribly blind. Ooh, shit. All right, I'll take all this. Twice. Uh-oh. Okay, don't need wood, don't care. anything here. I'll take that. All right, let's see if we can get upstairs. Upstairs. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Come on, damn it, I just want a potato. Why are potatoes such a bitch to get? That and eggs, god damn it. Especially potatoes. Son of a bitch.
Okay, we've got some breathing room. Again, building mats is basically empty. We could do something else with it. In fact, I'm taking these candles out of here and putting them somewhere else. Other than that, I feel we're good to go.
Sweet, thank you for doing that.
Absolutable. Yeah, so there will be do not eat. That's all the cooking food. There's ditto, which is gonna be the things for making ammo, and then most of the like cobblestone, cement, that type of stuff. And then filthy casuals is all the overflow that we'll let casuals use. Ammo pending. Some of the stuff I'm gonna repair though. If it takes a repair kit, I'm not repairing it. I'm just leaving it be for now. Most of it's in good shape though.
Okay.
I did put a bunch of tools down there too, like the wrenches and whatnot, just because, well, I mean, there's only so much you can do with it. And then there's the extra drop box downstairs. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
I really think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna try to find. Oh, also, one of the electric posts is almost dead. I guess I'm gonna take some stuff to repair it.
I need to keep everything. Damn it.
That's probably going to be forged steel. So
Yeah, it's electronic parts and steel. Didn't use a lot. Cool. But it seems they attacked this one specific one, so maybe I should turn the turret the other way? Well, no, the door needs love too.
Can someone show Rourke where the drop box is?
Which drop box?
Whatever drop box he can just drop stuff in.
Okay. Oh my, it's going ham. Just dropping everything. I'll sort his stuff out, I guess.
Nope. Oh, God, I hit it on the shovel. Come on, game.
But either this drop box is probably going to be the best ones for now.
All right, well, that's good enough. All right, my inventory's full. I'm coming on back. I just got to find my bike.
Coming on back.
Yeah, I've got some
Doors
ammo.
magically swung closed.
I got some quality 6 armor, corn, eggs, and a couple mods. I've got a book for you, Evo. And
You are so thoughtful.
you know, I'm trying. I got some more dukes for us and customized fittings mod, which gives you back some stability and mobility if you wear heavy armor.
Okay. Question for ye.
See.
Do we want to keep cooking pots specifically?
Well, I think we definitely want at least... Well, so we have 2 campfires. We just want to make sure that they're both decked out with pots, grills, and beakers until we get a chem.
Right.
Other than that, we don't really need those. We can always break them down because we can always make them again. It's like iron and clay. It's pretty simple.
Okay, that's exactly the reason I was asking, because I was like, do we just get the iron out of it, or do we keep it for like bombs for Anthony or something? You know, in his wily coyote methods.
I don't know about the schematics for mines, but yeah, if you want to look it up to verify that, that's a good question. Oop, they're hungry. They're hungry. They're here. All right, I'm coming up to base now. Hopefully not bringing any friends. Got a level 3 gun from the docks. Sweet, that's good. Quality 3, definitely take that. That's good. That's a good. Evo's fuck up Dropbox. So wait, do not eat a dick? Is that what that says?
I mean, you wanted me to put something
I like it.
on there. Just, you know, I was like, don't eat it, but then you were like, make it, put some flair on it, and I was like, I'm 5 years old, right? Mentally.
So for the Ditto, what is this exactly? Is it ammo or is it building materials, like building?
Basically both. That's what I was asking about, to be like, hey, this is all stuff that we would need to craft downstairs anyways. So
I gotcha.
I put in ammo down there, and then all the stuff that would be used for like the cement mixer and whatnot.
I would probably make 2 boxes, one for our
Okay.
ammo parts, because we're gonna collect a lot over time, and then ideally, knock on wood, we'll be making a lot of like cement and stuff for horde bases and stuff, and we'll definitely want the space for that. Evo, I am going to put your book in Dropbox up here on the top floor. Okay, it's on the very bottom.
I'm sorry, a makeshift. What? What is this then? I do what? Turn it into a makeshift shotgun. All I need is stun baton charging, and I'll have bulk craft, or I'll have all of Tech Junkie done. So number
Hell yeah.
6. Okay, so what is this? Craft robotic turret shells. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is what I need. Pistol Pete Volume 3. Hell yes.
Piercing ammo, normal ammo,
Nice.
robotic turret shells. There it is. Oh, so it really is that. Anthony, did you ever pick up your cigar?
Anthony's not right here right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Hi, I'm not here right now. I haven't taken cigar, Evo. Call you back when I can. Bye.
Love you, bye.
So wait, what did the cigar actually give?
+1 to strength and 10% bartering. Do you want a stat buff, or do you just want to sit there and look pretty?
Why not both?
Ooh.
Because either you get a mouth cover or you get a cigar. Those are the 2 slots you can have.
I'll take the cigar.
You take the cigar. Okay. Hello? Somebody here?
Since I have a nicotine problem.
Oh my. I mean, I don't mean this to sound mean, but if you have a nicotine problem from cigars, you're smoking them wrong. Okay, I've got to make some nails.
Well, yeah. You don't really. Oh, yeah. Like smoking cigars is
You're right.
it's not like really you're smoking it, but
It's all for
at
the
same
flavor.
time you are.
Yeah, I mean, technically you are, if we talk about technicalities.
No, there is an interesting way for like actual smokers like myself, since I smoke regular, and there is a way how you can actually smoke a cigar. It's very similar how you would like puff it, you know, for the taste and all of that.
Right.
But there is like on the 4th puff that you do when you blow it out, you inhale just a little bit, so it's not overwhelming, but you still get that nicotine
Oh,
that is in the tobacco.
huh. Okay. I did not know this. Anthony, you taught me today. Today I learned.
Yeah. Some useful information, isn't it? By the way, if you have a nicotine problem, this is how you actually get nicotine.
Oh, that's
Cigars.
steel. Oh shit. So where do we have forged iron right now?
Upstairs in craft.
In crafting, like over 200.
Cool, thank you. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna make some tools here. What do we need? We could use a couple tier 5 shovels, iron shovels, a couple tier 5 axes, a couple tier 5 claw hammers. Alright. Leather. Duct tape. What else do we need? So, iron.
Okay. Hey, Mind,
Yes.
can you come in here real quick when you have a second?
Sure. Do we have stacks of wood or no? Have we gone through those?
I've got wood on me. I may have accidentally combined it, so I've got wood if you need it. Like 1,000.
I just
Okay.
need like a couple hundred.
Okay. When you come down, it's in the my drop box, patently made drop box.
Okay, thank you.
What do you think about this one? Haha or no?
For building, or what would it be for?
Or this is for ammo.
Oh, for ammo, like.
Get it?
Okay,
Get
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Get it? Get it? Okay. Because you can tell me no, just make it ammo or crafting ammo.
No, leave it.
See?
I like it.
This is why this is what happens when you leave me to organize. Okay. Chaos.
This will confuse the filthy casuals.
Well, I figure it's like, hey, you don't. This is Anthony's stuff. You don't need to do that. Do not eat. I hope it makes sense. And then ditto. It's like, or wait, you know what? I'm not gonna do ditto. I'll just do crafting.
Dido?
There.
All right, so we need
You said it, not me.
duct tape. Let me think here. We need glue.
Man, stop giving him ideas.
Oh. What was her big
Eventually
song?
He's gonna.
I have no clue.
Eventually, he's gonna call, you know, crafting shit bricks or something. I don't know.
Well, now you just named that. And by the way, I'm making 2 quality 5 iron pickaxes, 1 quality 5 claw hammer, more duct tape, and then I'm going to try to make some fire axes and stuff.
Okay. Now that organization is done, what do you want me to do? Quests? I grab a shovel and finally get this treasure chest taken care of.
Yeah, sure. Want to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna take my mini bike and I'm gonna go get the drop box, and then I will go in the opposite direction and dig up my. Or did somebody already get the drop box? I don't see it on the map anymore.
I did go and get a buried treasure. I did pick up a map, though. Did you also?
Yeah, I've got a buried treasure.
Okay, I did pick up one while I was out.
Okay. But we had a drop box on Horde Night, and now I don't see it anymore. Did we pick that up?
What do you mean by Dropbox?
You know how every 3 days an airplane flies over and drops a box?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, a plane drop. I didn't pick up one of those. I don't know what that would be. It should still be around. Okay, I guess
Okay,
work
you
grabbed
already
it.
got it. Okay. All right, going to my treasure hunt. Airdrop. Oh, I have been corrected. I meant airdrop. I apologize.
Yeah, there we go. That's the word. Yeah.
Certain somebody was getting upset. Not gonna name names, just, you know.
Do it.
Oh God. Anybody want to come with me on this treasure map hunt? I just realized it's in the wasteland.
Guess that'll be me.
Do it.
I mean, if somebody wants to.
Otherwise, I
keyword
can go.
want.
I don't really mind either way.
Well, I'm currently on a run for scrap cars, so we might get some along the way, so it will.
There's a dire wolf slowly coming down the road, and he's like bigger than a zombie.
Let me go to the base, drop off some stuff, grab some meds and ammo, and does that sound good?
Okay.
Is ammo in my Lego box?
No, that's crafting ammo. Ammo is upstairs.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I need one more
Okay,
point.
'cause
We'll
you
do
built
beast
the
mode.
ammo Lego. It's far fetched.
I get it.
know, I'm
I
sorry.
get it. It's good. It's good.
Trying my best. I'm bad at comp.
So we definitely need more food. Now the Shamway should be up here, I think. The Shamway is either over here or over here. I'm trying to remember. Because our base on this server is here, but in my solo gameplay, I actually have a base... Oh, no, that's right. This is as far as we can go. Yeah. So we have a base here. I have a base at Joel's here. So it's like either Shamway... I think Shamway is somewhere up here. Let's see if I can get to it. All right, I'm going to keep going for a food run. See if I can get more for us.
Hell yeah.
We're growing boys, you know.
It's true. We need the good stuff, Dad.
Yeah, once we get to like hobo stew, oh, game changer.
What is like the level 6 cooking stuff? What is the stuff there that's like, oh, so we eat once a day and it's a huge buff, but you know, takes like 5 harder ingredients.
I mean, honestly, the army cook, which is the tier 5, is pretty much the highest for food. Once you get to tier 5, it's Grandpa's secret recipes. So I'm guessing like all the like elixirs and stuff that give you the boosts, the benefits.
Oh, it's more the medicine. Okay.
Yeah, and then you cook 50% faster.
Right. So like medic makes the things like the fort bites and whatnot, and Grandpa's stuff is the one that. Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Yeah, like I'll be able to make moonshine, which will increase melee damage. I'll be able to make learn an elixir, so you get faster experience, and then also a forget an elixir. So if you want to reset your points, you can do that with that.
Oh, that's cool. Anthony, where the hell did you get that?
I just found it in a car.
His butt.
Yeah. Okay, so it's official. Anthony's butt is. We just call it a car now.
Yeah, well, I mean, cars have trunks too.
That just, you know, I'm looking at Anthony, and he's like, I'm just gonna use a battle axe on this tree. BRB.
Oh, the steel axe? It
It's
is good.
actually- Yeah, it's a steel axe, level 3 buff.
So
Yeah,
is there more food out here too?
What do you mean?
like, yeah, like what do you mean?
Like, oh, okay. I apologize. So I know how the whole loot system works. Where out here our tier is higher for looting, and so does that mean like we find more food out here, or is it more just the items that we loot will be a higher tier?
I don't really know how food falls into the loot table, actually. It's a good question. I mean, it's definitely a part of it, but like, how is it weighed with perks and all that? I don't know. Sir, I'm gonna bash you in the face and you're gonna like it. Get the fuck out of here. Ah.
Okay. Finally got through a layer of debris.
Your soul is mine. Now when I
really
join
do feel it's right here.
the Mortal Kombat competition, I'll
Now
be able
this
to
is
turn
where I
into a
wanna use the
chicken.
shovel. Okay.
Fantastic. Sub-Zero
you do
versus
have a shovel.
Yes, I do have a shovel.
the Raging Cock.
Is it the stone one?
No.
Okay.
Hey, so, funny thing, I killed a chicken, and I was like all Shang Tsung with it, right? I was trying to be all cool and shit, so I was like, your soul is mine. And then I thought, wow, this is gonna be great. the next time I go to the Mortal Kombat tournament, it'll be Sub-Zero versus Raging
A
Cock.
literal chicken. A raging cock. Oh my god.
I thought like, so I killed the chicken and now I have thousand gold bounty in life.
Nah, not as cool.
I don't know why. Because, like, I'm not afraid of snakes, but, like, I'm not going to approach one in the wild. But for some reason, the rattlesnake in this game just, it makes me feel more uncomfortable than the zombies sometimes.
Yeah, you
Like,
ride
hanging out
that
with
barbed
Jackie
wire,
is
buddy.
uncomfortable.
Watch him move. Watch him groove. Look at him go. He's having a dance party. Get it, buddy. Yeah. Biker dancing. And getting a shave at the same time. Oh, shit. All right, well, it was fun. I gotta go meet a pig. They're gonna come follow me, god damn it. And when they do, I got something for that ass. Crack a book, it's reading Rainbow. Oh wait, that's trademarked. Shit. It's a reading color spectrum. Hey, Pico. Hey, girl. How you doing? Damn! Pistola for the win. Shit.
I'm so confused. It's like, oh, maybe it's just lower.
Like my IQ?
Because
No,
I,
honey.
can I get Jack's back?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, buddy. Here you go. About to drop it.
Like it's hot?
You get it? Yep.
Yep.
It's hot. Food. I'm about bringing food or water to this. I didn't think it would be this bad. Oh, there it is. Finally, for fuck's sake.
All right, time for some metal on metal ASMR. I wish that didn't happen when I was trying to take a drink. Fatality. Baka wins.
7 gold, tons of ammo, a weighted head mod, which whatever, and a rifle part.
Ooh,
So
some
I
weighted
got
head.
some ammo and yep.
People got to pay a lot for that
got us
usually.
some. Usually, not today.
So who in Evo's chat would take some weighted head? Go ahead, be honest.
Jackie. Zach. I'm just gonna call them out. Who knows if they're paying attention or not. Probably really, you never know. Kind of a wild card.
And you know, what would weighted head entail? I'm curious on this.
Dr. Anthony, could you please elaborate us?
Yes. Can I have that weighted head?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here you go, dude.
Oh, that was a quickie.
I'm a simple man. With simple needs.
The ice cream sounds playing.
Oh, thank God they finally fixed achievements I've been like, I'm not seeing the achievements go up, and I thought I was losing my freaking mind. And then I saw the patch notes for this latest update, and they're like, yeah, we fixed it.
Weird. Like, did it take away our progress as well, or?
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm starting to see achievements pop up now, so maybe not. It might have been just tracking, but not somehow connecting to Steam properly.
Hey, Anthony, did you check this place out?
No? No. Why would I stray so far from you?
Just curious. You want to look at it, or you want to get out of here?
Well, let's go look at it.
He might be slowed down by that weighted head, though.
It's true. Oh, that's a hubcap, which means that's a bomb. Anthony, be careful by this duffel bag over here. There is a hubcap bomb by it. To the left of it from where we are. Okay. I just remember those things really messing me up. Also, okay, so there's a cave beneath us. That's what this place is.
Whose gaping hole did you find?
Jackie's.
Poor Jackie. God, all the
Yeah.
abuse.
Do-
Yeah.
Okay, if you're saying it, all right, I'll be nice to Jackie. He is a little angel gremlin, and, you know, he's just a swell guy all around. Please don't defend him. I will unleash him on your chat. Please don't defend him.
You know, when you can, you know that feeling when someone's absolutely saying absolute lies, but they're trying
Yes.
to be nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That
You
fellow
good, Anthony?
yeeted himself. Yeah, come on down.
Okay. Should I come on down? Okay.
Is the Price is Right?
I sure.
Oh, you don't know about the Price is Right? Is that only an American thing? No one else knows about them?
Yeah, it's an American thing.
So you don't know
Okay,
about
so-
Bob Barker?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm actually a little bit curious now. What do you guys have for like a game show over there then? If any at all.
Log rolling?
Dancing with the Stars, I guess would be
Hell
one
yeah!
of them.
There you go. Sure.
But is it like the Latvian one, or is it like British?
Yeah, it's a Latvian one.
These pigs are not the fucking smartest, I'll tell you that much. You just walk up to them, bash them in the face.
What else? I don't know. We do have like specific comedy shows that have gone throughout history. Something like Saturday Night Live.
Oh, cool. So like a variety show. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, reality is America's only export now these days is entertainment. So
Yep.
that's why I get curious, like what other countries have as well. And screw
No, I
Google.
mean,
I'd
like-
rather ask a friend.
I'd like to phone a friend, please.
So is it?
Yeah, I think it was just an underground tunnel, that box. I don't think anything's up. There's just some mushrooms and stuff that way. I think that's...
Okay. Well, guess then out we go.
Ooh, I got Anthony some nose candy, aka gunpowder.
Dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Are you serious, game?
I don't think this game is ever serious. the fuck happened there? Oh shit!
You good?
It didn't jump when I thought it jumped.
Nice.
Well, that
was
worked out for
pretty cool
everybody.
shot.
What all is needed for mushroom soup?
There's a vegetable soup, which is mushroom, potato, I think canned peas, or maybe.
Maybe it's...
I don't think there's an actual mushroom soup.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
You know, to be honest with you, I even forgot mushroom soup was an actual thing until you said it. I was like, oh yeah, shit, that's right. People actually eat mushroom, like creamy mushroom
Oh
soup.
yeah, Evo.
Yeah.
Guess what I found?
What? A wrench?
Playboys?
Oh my god, we finally have one. What tier?
Level 2.
A level 2
That's still good
Playboy?
enough.
Wow.
No, it's something for you. Or, well, whoever wants one, I guess.
Don't
So a level 2 Playboy?
Yes. A level 2 play.
You've just leveled up in the Karma Sutra.
It's just it does nothing in this game, but congratulations.
You're now more flexible. You found new ways to open up your prison pocket.
You're right. You're right.
You now have more holes than before.
Oh, God.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Because it's not.
So I would be holy. Ooh.
Oh, Anthony, thanks for the reef.
Oh, yeah.
More cars, dude. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, I'll watch your back.
What's your bick? Get the fuck out of my way.
Ooh, baby. Yes, give me.
You know, the funny thing was, the first night he was with his girlfriend, that's exactly what he said.
Yeah, everything was absolutely awesome, except Evan insisted on watching.
Well, I knew you weren't going to let me record, so.
Yeah, and he brought in a dwarf and mayonnaise and rope.
Don't
You
forget
know.
the baby goat.
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
when Anthony
that's
called it
normal.
quits. Oh, didn't know that was.
I feel so bad for your girlfriend right now because I've never met her, never talked to her, but I'm just like random shots. Like, this is what he said to his girlfriend. Girlfriend's like, who the fuck is this asshole?
Nah, she's exactly like me. So it's
Oh, so she's the one whispering in your ear, oh yeah, baby.
yeah. You know, as in like, it's usually where like your girlfriend like bends down and you like, it's almost obligatory to slap her ass.
I was
She does
wondering where
that
the
to
fuck
me.
this was going. You know, like when your girlfriend bends over, I'm like, oh boy.
Carefully, next words. Let's see what happens here.
But yes, spanks her ass. Okay, yeah. Go for it. Keep going.
Well, yeah, she does that to me.
Oh, really?
Wait.
Good on her. Get it, girl.
Get it, girl.
Bop it. Flick it. I don't know, whatever else you do with it. Pull it. That was really sex ed.
I
like,
come home
as a kid.
and I'm like, honey, I love you, and she's like, a horrible decision, really, and then slaps my ass and just want some food. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, please. Oh, that's a big bear.
Hello, Winnie the Pooh. Damn, you done bad, huh?
Making noises.
Oh shit, janitor wanted to say hi. Get out of here. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get off me. God damn.
Oh, never mind. I fucked up. See, this is where we should be defending, like on the top of this building.
Oh, that's like day 72.
Oh, shit! Oh, okay. What? Did you fall in?
Yes.
You good?
I'm fine. Wait. I'll need to make some adjustments to this kill. Oh
Yeah.
god. Yeah, let me try to back out. This.
Now I'm hearing, oh god. I'm like, oh boy.
Come on. I'm out.
Also something he said. Never mind. Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. Delay in this game. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. It's so fucking annoying.
I think we go to the right.
Okay.
To the right, to the right. It hangs low and to the right. Okay.
This is Winnie's the Pooh, cracked out cousin.
Crackpot. Yes.
You know,
We
heaven
need to
forbid I
do-
actually hit the thing I'm looking at.
The run. Nope,
Okay.
nope. Once again, wrong way. Goddamn, what am I doing?
You're living your best goddamn life. That's what you're doing.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying.
Bum, bum, dum, bum, dum, dum. All right, well, I raided the super corn place, and I got a
Oh.
bunch of meat, corn, some little odds and ends here and there that might help us as well. A lot of cobblestone, which will help us with building, and cement.
Okay. Okay.
Say, man. Get that XP, boy. Oh, so close. We'll hit 3 points. We'll get beast mode. Once we level up again, we'll put it into Pummel Pete, number 5. Bombo, number 5.
You just yeeted me.
The bike should be over here, question mark? Maybe. Hello. This way. God damn it, when aren't I hungry? Shit. Tell me that, game. Tell me that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good evening.
Anthony. I think Anthony needed to tell me something, but I didn't know what he needed.
Is he doing like a pee dance? Maybe he has to go to the bathroom.
Maybe.
Why is that bunch of stuff laying on the ground?
Do I really need to tell you?
It was like dynamite and a whole lot of stuff.
Yes. Welcome to UGX. Seems like it's a common occurrence.
We
Should
were
I put
talking about
murky water downstairs?
we were talking about people shitting out stuff. Well, let's see. Murky water can be used for glue, but that's something where you don't. Well, you need a campfire. That's right. So yeah, you put it downstairs.
Okay. Okay. Honey does not go downstairs.
Oh, honey.
Let's see.
Honey, honey. Oh, 3 points. Fuck yeah, doggy. Let's go. Boom. All right, now we can get.
Okay, I'm gonna run
just
over real quick and sell. I'm gonna sell the gold I found in the chest as well.
See if I can find a little bit more food or supplies. Girl, where you at? I hear you are, or that's a nurse, not Arlene. Get out of here. Be gone, Satan. Not today. There wasn't Arlene up here. Love tap. Got her. Hello, come on down. Marlene, hi. Please die. Janitor, hi. Hell's janitor, get down. All the cobblestone. Your cobblestone is mine. There we go. Oh god. Zombies are a-coming. I hear them. Come forth, bitches. I shall club you. I shall take you to the club.
Oh yeah. Mine.
Years.
Can we meet for a moment?
Can we what for a moment?
Can we meet up for a moment?
Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna be heading back to base here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're the one.
All right. Let's go. I just realized what time it was. I'm like, yeah, I should probably go.
You need escort.
Well, I got my shotgun Betty and my little pistol Pete.
Oh, so that's what you call it.
My little pistol Pete, yep. Pew pew, pew pew. I miss my motorcycle that I have on my solo game. Yeah, so on my solo game, I'm doing pistol, shotgun, and club. I've got a steel club. And literally it's just power attack, boom, launch. Power attack, boom, launch. It's pretty ridiculous. But it's a lot of fun. It's a power trip for sure.
What you carrying? I can't see it.
Blocks. These
No.
things.
Oh.
Do you need some?
No. God, no.
I just wanna start building the base. So where do we put uncooked food?
If it's the kind that can be crafted, down here and do not eat.
Oh, don't eat it. Gotcha.
No, no, no. Just do not eat. I guess I should put a period there.
Dick.
It's always... Oh. Yeah?
Soon.
Okay, so you want me to take corn and potatoes and make seeds.
Word.
Okay.
Do it.
Alright, so just one potato?
Yeah, for right now, just because of how little we have.
And how many corns? And also, do you want me to make super corn?
I don't see. I still don't know what the hell we can do with super corn, because when I do the recipe, if I have super corn, I can't use it to replace corn. So I'm not sure what else to do with it.
Okay. I can't make corn seeds. Thought I could. I can't make corn seeds. I think I can make super corn seeds, though. Yeah, I can make super corn seeds.
Okay, and we can make a couple of those, then I guess.
The super corns for, like, Grandpa's awesome sauce, Grandpa's moonshine, Grandpa's learning a lecture.
Oh, okay.
It's for all of those. Okay, so do you just want me to make the seeds for these, then?
Yeah, whatever you can.
All right, I made 1 potato seed. Do you want 2, or do we just want to keep that for cooking?
Let's do 2. What the hell? Let's get wild.
Okay, your seeds are down.
Thank you.
I hate it when this game's like, you are wet, and I'm like,
No,
man.
thank you.
Oh, Mind.
Yesums.
Come to the hopes and dreams box.
All right, I added some recipe schematics to the library and bank, so feel free to check that out.
Cool, cool. Now check the hopes and dreams at the bottom.
Ooh, nice. All right. Grazie.
Just for you. Since you're using pistols. But
Yeah. Perfect. I'm gonna cap a motherfucker now. Let's do it. All right. I'm feeling strong now. %, chance to knock down opponents. Modify. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want the chain instead of the spikes. Definitely want that. All right, cool. Looking good. Now let me see. Do we have any mods for the weapons here? We have one for shotgun. Increases spread. I don't want that. What else would I want? We've got the metal chain. Increases accuracy and handling when... So this is for an assault rifle, so I'm not going to need that. Scope
You
for
know,
anything?
one of these times when we have a horde night, if we just don't care anymore, we should all take one of the buildings in down in the burned area and just see who survives. Like, okay, everybody's got 7 days to spruce up their own base.
Good luck. And in the left corner,
And Anthony, he is literally in a shipping container, and that's it.
But by God, the amount of bullets he has around him.
Right? The zombies do have to get through the bullets first, Jim.
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the Magnum as my sniper. So for medium range to close range, I can use my pistol and my club and the shotty. And then I'm going to use the Magnum as a sniper. I think that's perfect.
Hey, Mine, that was hilarious. When you switched to the Magnum, even though you were aiming with the shotgun, your arms didn't change.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the same thing with the pit. Yeah. You're holding it like a shotgun, but the other guns are appearing.
Someone please clip this. Well, good thing it looks good on my screen, at least.
I know, right? That was enough. If my chat doesn't do it, I'll go do it. Oh no! Oh no! The one thing that happened and it's bad. I'll fix it though. I'm gonna fix it.
What happened? What happened?
I'm down here. Get down here.
What's up?
You had a boo-boo. I am the medic, goddammit!
Thank you, Evo.
You're welcome.
Now smack his ass.
I love how you guys are like... I love how you guys are like, yeah, smack his ass. Like, height comparison for me and Zato is definitely, there's a difference. So I'm always pulling up his pants. I guess I'm doing it wrong.
Is he always like sagging? Is
Obviously.
he rocking that?
He is. He does. He just... He's a tall boy, so...
Is he one of those people that wears a belt and still the pants find their way around the knees?
Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time, but yes. Now I've just been informed I need to get on a step stool to pull up his pants.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it.
Can you feel the love tonight?
What? Zombies, where are you? Okay, so if it's yellow, does that count as wasteland?
Yes.
The reason I ask is because I'm noticing some of the burn areas inside the burn area, some of the POIs, like, have that same type of yellow.
Yeah, I see that too, actually. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Other thing, is it basically to the point where when it comes to
Yes.
Sorry, I was. Are we basically surrounded by wasteland? Like, if we were just to drive in the forest and continue to go east or west, would we run into some wasteland and then the nuclear zone?
Only so on Novice Gain at least, the wasteland will always be south. And so basically desert will be southeast, wasteland will be south and southwest. Forest will be middle, basically. And anything on the extremities will just be the rad zone. And then north would be the winter zone. Now, of course, if you have a random gen, you could have that. You could have a little bit of wasteland, a little bit of desert, a little bit of wasteland, a little bit of forest, a little bit of, so on and so forth.
Right. But like on the general sense, we're not going to keep going west, and then all of a sudden that sign that says, "Hey, don't go any further," radiation zone, isn't going to be just forest in that sign. It wouldn't be like it would turn into wasteland, then have that there.
As far as I'm aware of, it should stay that zone. So you should hear like forest or winter biome. You'll see the sign. You'll keep going. You'll see green. Turn around. It wouldn't turn to wasteland. Wasteland is more of a biome than an indicator, if that makes sense. I mean, it's an indicator of difficulty, but I see what you're saying because it would make sense, but no.
Yeah. And then also, even if we have the radiation equipment, we can't, like, it's to continue in the zone. It's not to be like, oh, hey, you can actually go out there and get some good stuff. It's flat out, no, you'll die if you stay out here, even if you have a full rad suit, right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware of, radiation is just like, hey, you've come to the end of the map. Like, we got nothing else for you. Turn around.
Got ya.
Mine, are you good? Is
Um,
everything okay?
I'm biking, yeah. I'm working on my
You're
cardio.
driving in circles.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's working on cardio.
Where do you want me to ride? Want to put this wheel up your ass? Come here. I got you, buddy. Come here. I think it'll fit.
Thanks.
Well, now I'm stuck here. I guess I'm part of the wall now. Don't mind me. This is my life. Well, in order to get to the door, they got to go through me, so I'm the first line of defense. Help. Help.
What? You need help? Oh, what the hell?
I'm stuck.
I was talking to chat. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Did that help? I'm
That did.
helping.
Boom.
Oh, that was weird.
I'm doing some BMX up in here. Oh my god.
God damn it. I can't. No. You don't get to do it. This
Dad,
is
I
my
was
job. I'm the medic,
BMXing.
damn it.
I have my
Yeah, that's
helmet
great.
on.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
Look what I can do.
Come on, Mad Hops. There you go. Hold it. Hold it. All right, now let's go build you a ramp. Anthony,
Yes.
can you next time we play, can you build a BMX course?
Yes.
Awesome.
We are totally doing a BMX thing now.
Obviously.
All right, anyone want to go north with me to get a treasure?
I would be happy to go.
Give me just a moment, and I'll join you as well. I want to just place down all of these blocks that I've got.
Woohoo!
Please don't knock me down. I don't want to.
I found my ramp.
Did you just go up a wall?
Yes, I did. I've been going up a wall. Did you not see me? That's why I've been taking
Magic
damage.
powers. Oh wait, I think no, I remember you doing it. I do. Just stop hurting your. No. There we go.
All right, I'll stop. I'm gonna break the bike anyway. I should probably stop.
Hold on. Now I gotta go get more band-aids because I know something's gonna happen to you now.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Fine.
Yes.
If you would be so nice and
Yes.
take this. There you go. Because it's like it's registered to me.
You want me to just hold on to it, put it in the vehicle box, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I guess. Whatever your heart desires.
Actually, if you don't mind, I might use it right now. Keep it with the Evo. Is that cool?
Yeah, most certainly.
What we doing?
Mini biking. All right, time to use the mini bike up the ramp.
See, it's day now.
Look at me go! I'm making it. Nope, I'm not making it. Oh, I'm making it.
Yeah, there are wings. Okay, Evo, can you fix up door? Well. What can I say, guys?
Come here, businessman. You've been avoiding your taxes for too goddamn long. Ooh, 4x4. Look at you go.
Yeah, it needs fuel.
Now the question is, can you bunny hop in that?
Let's see.
Okay, you ready to go?
Need to go.
Yeah,
ready
bear
to go.
outside of the base. Careful. Zombie bear too. Oh, Anthony's got it. Ah! Oh my god. 10 points to that bear. That flip was impressive. Oh god, speed bump. God Got him.
Aw, man.
Oh, fuck. Ow. Oh, shit. Nice.
Nice. So, like, do we just ride with Anthony?
I mean, at this point, we
I-
could.
Which had there's only one extra person that can ride with me.
Oh,
So if
okay.
we get a
You two
if we
go
get
and
a extra seater mod, then we can have. Another person.
okay, interesting.
Actually,
All right, let me get the better testosterone.
I say I can bring the mini bike too, because that's just more inventory.
Yeah, definitely. I just wanna store the extra stuff. By the way, I am building more. I just need a lot of steel. Because the chassis itself costs 250 steel ingots.
Damn! Papa, when are we going to get an auger?
Anthony,
Yeah.
he's asking when we're getting an auger.
Oh, well, son.
Oh,
That's when we'll find one. Fortunately, we can't make one. Or maybe when you grow up, you'll learn how to use it. I mean, make it and use it. Was that a?
I'll do it.
Does anybody actually know how to build an extra seat mod?
I don't.
That's a great question. I don't think I do.
Not I. I wish I did. That'd be great.
If you did, that would be awesome. Checking if I can make it. Which I doubt. Yeah, vehicle expanded seating mode. Can only be learned from a schematic.
Hey, mine.
Yeah.
I apparently have had a request for more clown noises, please.
Ah, the natural sound of two clowns in bondage.
Oh my god, stop. Pull it.
All right, we good to go?
Think so. I'm just getting the last of all this nonsense. One moment. Sorry. Okay, good to go.
Like we're in a bike gang. Look at this. Rolling down the highway. Riding in my way. Ooh.
So no one's jumping in with me.
You know what? I will. Let me take it back.
You can pick up your mini phone. Just
I will
store it
pick
in
you up.
extra storage.
I mean, Anthony is kind of tiny from what I hear, so. You probably pick him up, put him in your pocket. He's fun sized.
So Anthony, does it actually mod the car if you put in the backseat stuff?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. But it doesn't like affect its performance, right?
As in, like, what do you mean by performance?
Like the car goes slower if you put that mod in,
No,
but we can
no,
carry more people. Interesting.
No.
Okay. Man, this thing runs quiet as a mouse.
In comparison to the mini bike, yeah.
Hello, zombie. Goodbye.
Hey there, Charlie. Got today's paper?
Well, Rourke, it's time to put holes through souls. You got that machine gun.
You wanna ride?
Wait, do I want to ride?
Do you
No,
wanna
I don't
ride?
want to drive. No, no, I'm passenger. This is your baby, dude. As
Oh,
cool
that-
as this actually is, this is my first time seeing this even in the game. As cool as it is, I'm still, nope, this is yours.
Okay.
Wait till you get the gyrocopter.
I just kind of think it's cool that we actually have. Do they actually work well? Has anybody, like, actually, out of us, driven one of the gyrocopters?
Yes, and it fucking sucks.
Okay, that's what I thought, because already, like, even Anthony driving, like, he's driving fine, but the game's like, where am I? Let's take a guess. Let's make things interesting. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on?
You know, the gyrocopter is a pain in the dick because you move forward, but then you have to also lift up, which I think is spacebar. And then you can actually keep going up, and it's hard to like try to tilt it back down so you can even out. And yeah, it's so easy to hit something, spin out of control. It's a pain in the ass to land. Like, it's just annoying. I mean, you can get better at it over time,
So-
of course, but
It's more like for fun than it is something serious. Because
And-
I kind of imagine it doesn't go that fast, right?
I mean, you cover a lot of ground because keep in mind you're avoiding lakes, rivers, you're avoiding mountains. So you can actually travel fairly quick. But like doing the takeoff and the landing takes sometimes so much time. And yeah, I mean, there are some people that pull it off because they played the game for like 4,000 hours. You know what I mean? So like they played since
Yeah.
it first launched.
Well, I mean, isn't it kind of like the same thing with, what's the game? Is it Battlefield, where you'll get the vehicles and there's always the 12-year-old that wants to get the vehicle, but they're horrible with it? I don't
Yeah.
grab the vehicles because I know I'm bad with it. And eventually, if they're like, yeah, just take one of the planes, nobody's taking them, sweet, I'll just ram it into something because that's all I know how to do.
Yeah, I tried, what was it? When I was playing Enlisted, I, not at least at the time I was playing, not a lot of people were jumping on tanks. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. Oh my god, some of the beginner tanks are so unwieldy, such a pain in the ass. And I'm like, oh, that's why no one's using them. Oh. And it's like, yeah, I pretty much got it, and then I blew up.
Anthony, do you get more stuff or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Chop them up, dude.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Mom, Evan's being weird again.
That's a normal thing. That's on the regular.
Anthony made it warm.
Oh, is he making yellow snow?
No, he made fire. Well, shit, want to loot one of the houses? Or you want to chill here and protect them while you loot a house or something? Or vice versa, because your loot's better?
Yeah, let's go loot the house.
But someone's got to watch mine. Or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I have a shovel. I'll show him who Big Spoon is.
Who's the big spoon?
Though, if once I find this, we might want the person with Lucky Looter to open this.
Or wait, what?
I'll say, once I find this chest, we might want someone with the Lucky Looter to open it.
Oh yeah, that's probably a great idea. Who do you think should open?
That chicken over there.
Raging Cock?
Anthony, you're horrible.
Well, she's dead, so must be me.
No, okay, I'll go get the chickens.
Evo, do you need a Ricola?
Yes, I would love one, actually. They are not the best in the world, but I will take one any day of the week if I actually need one. Where's chickens? Where's chickens?
Chickens is here.
Oh my god.
Here's chickens.
Please, some of the thing is in the stone. Oop, found it.
Oh god, that was fast.
Yeah, you know, sometimes quickies aren't bad.
You right.
Antoine.
Ah, it's
Does it need to be pick locked? I'll pick lock it.
yeah.
Okay, give me a moment.
Team effort.
God, how do I get there? How do I get there? Like this? Okay.
Just jump in the
Hello?
hole.
Oh, I'm in the hole. Okay.
Yeah, get in my hole, Evo.
All right, Anthony, your turn.
Do it.
Okay, 1,000 dukes, 400 old cash, 110 9mm bullets, 87, 7.62, machine gun parts, 146 shotgun shells, nose candy, bullet casings, and bullet tips.
Love how you called it nose candy.
Wait, what does he call nose candy?
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Oh, I love it. All right, we looting or we leaving?
We can loot.
Yeah, let's load up. I'm gonna store the stuff. I mean, the truck.
Charge! Making friends already, I see.
Yep, yep.
That works. Alright, so when I level up next, I want to get Pummel Peep 5. I want to get Boomstick up as well, at least to 3. Sexual Tyrannosaurus, I want to get Cage Gladiator. I want to get Miner 69er. Light Armor maxed out. Gunslinger maxed out. I would like to at least get tough for pain tolerance, but I would like to get up to rugged. I'm trying to figure out what is living off the land.
Anthony, there's a supply box up here to loot.
Yeah, I should get tier 2 unless
Gotcha.
Evo gets tier 2. Oh, Evo.
There.
Loading
Yes.
station.
Sorry. Do you want to get tier 2 of living off the land, or should I? I'd have to get tier 1 as well, but it's for seeds.
Let me see. What is living off the land part? That's part of fortitude. I would have to do it too, but you know what? I don't mind it. What is it? Specialize in harvesting more crops using your hands or a tool. Why the hell not? I kind of like farming in most of the games anyways, so I'll just get it, dude. Fortitude level 3, fortitude level 5. Weird that I need fortitude to do that, but hey, you know what? Say
I
that,
know, right? Well, I guess, you know, for farming, you need to be hardy.
I mean, I always wanted to punch somebody. Yeah, construction site box right here, Anthony. I'll just sit on it until someone pays attention to me. Thank you, Anthony.
Well, you gave the box wood.
I do that.
Give it
I
away, give it
am
away,
what-
give it away, give it away now.
You heard me, man. Hello? Is anything left? Oh, people.
Like of the undead kind, or? I'm gonna say yes.
No. Anthony, boxes. More boxes. Okay, question. So I see things, but I don't exactly understand what I should be using my wrench on. Like, I know, like, machine stuff, it's like, oh yeah, use that, you'll probably get some good...
Okay, Evo,
Yes. Hi.
this one's for you,
Oh.
and this one's for you.
Thank you.
I guess this one as well. I don't know.
Yeah, here, yeah, I made you wait. Here, have this.
Exactly. Well, I found a tire, a lead battery, and yeah, the lower action that I gave to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the movies.
That scared me.
Drop, my god. Oh, Evo. Question for you.
Ye-
So actually, and it has to do with tomorrow. So I finally figured out my film scheduling because usually they wait till the last minute. But I do actually have tomorrow available now, from what I've been told. I don't know if you've
Okay.
already planned something, or if you would be open to do another 7 days.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I kind of kept it open just because I knew we weren't really going to know.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Okay. We are Gucci, as the cool kids say. Also, Jackie says that, but you know, he's. I think he does it ironically.
While wearing Gucci.
No, he's got better taste than that, actually.
Good. I'm going to the house next door, see what I can find.
Okay. I guess I'll take apart this car while I'm at.
Oh, fuck.
Do we see any Transformers anywhere?
Oh, good question.
Also, did any of us get on the roof? I'm gonna go check.
I'm going
God.
to the house that
Never
is across.
Optimus Prime isn't in this game.
I mean, Evan?
What's up?
He's going in the
I'm-
house across from me.
Oh, okay. Cool. Divide and conquer.
Anthony, where'd the vroom vroom?
The vroom vroom is by the first house.
Yeah, there are two things you can always ask Anthony. Where's the vroom vroom and where's the boom boom?
Yes, 100% on that.
What are you doing, table dancer? Oh, shit. I didn't realize he was going to move that quickly. I thought I had more distance. All right. That's locked. Hey, cornmeal. Yay. High in fiber. Actually, we do need rotting meat. Yeah, give me that foul trash. You've been super foul. Craft special ammunition used to breach secure blocks like doors, safes, and vaults. Ooh. Sure. Oh, hi. Get good. Get good. Hello? Nope. All right. Grandma's moonshine. Hot diggity damn. Tier 5 wrench? Sure. I'll take it. Ooh. Modify. Complete. Just need to repair it, but boom. Nice. We wrenching now, boys. Hi. Scared the fuck out of me. Oh, come on. That should have fucking hit. Oh, okay. They can face the opposite direction. I can still get hit. Cool.
Evo, you good?
Guess who cracked?
You know,
Is it MindMine?
I was thinking of a joke, but it might be too soon, so I'm not going to say anything. But I'm going to say Evo. That's the safe bet. Miss you already, Evo? Jesus! Boy, his game just alt F4'd itself. Oh, come on.
Test 1 2.
Hey.
Nobody can hear you.
God damn it!
Hey, Anthony. Do you see Evo in the chat?
No. Who's Evo again? No, he leaves for 5 seconds. We just forget about his existence.
Oh, is that a zombie with a shotgun?
Put it down.
Doesn't that sound like a film? Like a Quentin Tarantino film or some shit?
Zombie with a shotgun?
Yeah,
I know there's a hobo with a shotgun.
that is true.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, and Anthony's the new leader. Or the current leader, I'm not sure.
Can you give me inviting, please?
I don't know. I don't know. I sent you one.
Thank you.
Basics of electricity schematic. Learn to craft electrical generator bangs, ceiling lights, and relays by reading the schematic. So I found a basics of electricity schematic. Learn to craft electrical generator bangs, ceiling lights, and relays. Does anyone need that?
I mean, if nobody's gonna take it, I will happily take it.
Okay.
Thing is, now I know the bigger turrets need to have electricity. I may as well start learning, right?
It's electric. Da, 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 da.
Huh. Well, this kind of sucks.
Vacuums?
Something must have happened when I stopped, when the game crashed, because I don't have my wrench with me anymore.
Hey, Mind, you needed potatoes, right?
Oh, yeah.
We do need the patates.
Found 8 of them.
Dope. Evo, what quality wrench did you have?
At a level 4.
Okay. Let's see here.
You might be able to make better now. I don't know. Just a little frustrating.
I can only make tier 1. Anthony can make a 4. I think. Right?
Yep.
Okay, you know something funny? I realize where we're at now. I'm gonna go back to this house and go in the basement because we actually didn't clear out the basement.
I did.
In this one over here?
The first one?
No, the one that MindMine were in before we used the snow biome base for Horde Night.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure this is the same area. Yep, empty stuff. Yeah, this is it.
All right, the house I was in, I think, is clear. I think fully clear. I hear a baton.
Yep. I'm very skilled in the ways of Badam.
I know how to shock them balls.
Yes. Yeah, did you guys know that tomorrow is 2/2/2/2 day?
No. Too bad it's not on a
Well, it's-
Tuesday. That'd be awesome.
Right? It's February, second day of February in the year 2022. So little unique thingamabobber there.
Just add 25 more
I
days
was-
and it's a good day.
I was dreading. But February is here. I'm turning 30.
Oh, Anthony, you might want to come over here, buddy.
Okay.
There's just like a poppin' pills, a working stiff, a shotgun messiah, a bunch of weapon bags, ammo, and a reinforced chest. Unless you don't care, and I'll just do it myself.
I mean, do it up because I'm currently looting a POI myself.
Okay.
And I'm almost ready to make loot myself.
I think I really need to get into the habit of just every night we just start. I just exit out the game and go back in because I don't know why this game does this. I'm not 100% sure. I wish I could have better ways to test it, but this is what I'm working with.
Yeah, we'll set an alarm or something. Just get your chat on top of it. Like, hey, chat, in 2 hours.
Right. Just 7 days to die day. Every hour, please start. God, I go to open up a poppin' pills crate. You know what's in there?
Not pills.
Two fucking pain meds. That's it.
Oh, hell, hey, it's pills.
Yeah.
Do they have smiley faces on them?
I mean, could be. Yes, I don't know. Ah,
So-
someone's been here.
I've been kind of following behind you.
Someone up in here. Ooh, a trail. Okay.
Anybody's craving for a compound bow?
So, I would say yes in a heartbeat, as long as it does more damage than my baby I have right now. Which is a level 6 nomad bow, so I sure as hell hope so. But yes, I like using the bows for silent kills and skill.
Skill shorties?
One, and Jackie has now informed me that the 22nd will also be like that, only with one more two.
Nice. The best.
So I didn't know this, but I guess every mod, every mod you put on a weapon does give you, like some type of up damage.
Yeah. So it's
Like-
always good to just have mods.
Yeah. I just kind of thought that was cool instead of like, well, this mod does this and this mod does this. It's like, no, put on mods, even if it only helps a little, it still ups your damage, which personally I'm like, yes. Thank you.
Oh, hi. How nice of you to stop on in. Hello, ma'am. Come here. Oh, hi there. Stay down. It's okay, thanks. You don't have to get up for me. Got him.
Evo?
Oh, that's the car. I was like, what the
Stop hiding
fuck is
in the
that?
shack.
You
And,
can't make me.
in the card inventory,
Uh-huh.
the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Break
Oh.
one.
Oh, sweet. This is the last thing I need. This technique gives you 25% chance for regular and 25% chance for power attacks to instantly charge the stun baton. Use. That is. Yep. Oh, it even plays a little, like, fanfare.
Oh, yeah.
That's everything I needed. Now it's stuff like this.
Winnie the Pooh no more.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh this second. Come and get me.
When he just pooed himself. Search bathtub filled.
Evo, there's 2 bears dead, waiting to be
Yes, Father.
chopped up.
Hello. Hi. Hey, Chungus.
Yeah, like the inventory the car has.
I think I got everything out there. That was just kind of cool to like finish it and hear the little thingamabob and whatnot.
Yeah, as soon as because I don't
Yeah, I got in. Boom.
So
To the
like,
face.
oh, more stuff to learn,
Got
you know,
him.
like you automatically you see the closed book, and I'm like,
Yeah.
big junkie, and because it was electronics, and I saw like extra turret mods and stuff like that, I was like, that's kind of evil stuff, isn't it?
So now apparently I can make ammo in bulk, which I don't really see how that helps us, but you know what? It's something. Unless there's some additional bonus to it. So let me go down and look at it. Tech Journey Key 7 to 7. Bulk craft all robotic turret. Let me click on it. Robotic ammo, bulk crafting. Learn to bulk craft all robotic turret ammo. Gotcha. Okay.
All right, well, there we go. All right, well, I am full. Do we have the vehicle around here? Thought I heard it. Bike is over there. Airdrop is over there. All right, we got an airdrop around south to southwest, up in the forest, I think. I'm gonna go get the mini bike. Always remember, stroke your chamber, folks. Stroke your chamber.
One second, Anthony. Need to make sure I didn't just screw up and put a bunch of stuff in here that I didn't need to, which for some reason the game did. What the hell? Found my wrench. Now I know why. I think everything else is good to go, though. Okay.
Hey, Turtle, how you doing?
Oh, I'm not driving.
How's it been going? Good to see you.
Got some driving.
You're driving.
Okay, where's the drop? Because I don't see it.
It's to southwest, southwest. See? Exactly. Do watch out because I think there's a river between that. So we'll need to go to east, right at the moment. There will be a road and then we'll pass over the bridge.
Hey, Anthony, do you have the hunting rifle schematic?
I don't need it because I have the hunting skill.
But I mean, like, you know how to make them?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Might as well learn it to empty out my inventory. It's been chilling back in school, so chilling, getting ready to stream. My
I can
birthday is
make
coming up.
level
So
4.
hey, good to hear, man. Very good to hear. I hope school goes well. Hopefully it's not too stressful and chaotic. That's awesome about the birthday. Well, happy early birthday, if I don't see it before then.
Yeah, turn south and straight. Cross the bridge.
Cross the bridge and then take a right afterwards.
Exactly.
By the way, I just got the Desert Vulture schematic, so I can make those. I can make at least a quality 3, I think, at this point.
Is that like the Desert Eagle or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
No, straight. You wanna go straight.
Wait, Evo's driving?
Yeah, he let me drive, and Anthony's being quiet, so I can't hear him. Just keep going this way.
Yeah, straight. Am I? Do you not see the
No, because remember I crashed, so it automatically takes the marking
Oh.
off.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, turn left. Here.
Turn left.
Yep.
Every now and then I gotta
Okay, now
take a
all of a sudden,
left and
It's
open
like
some
when I got close, it
airdrops.
marked it.
Cool. So you see it.
It's feature.
It is feature, not a bug. Is how it's supposed to be.
Right, you don't understand the good development. Cheeky breaking.
Exactly. So what we currently have is cloth armor bundle and currency recipe.
And
What
a few
do you want?
Unity assets.
Give me that corn seed recipe.
Okay.
By the way, for folks wondering, I am streaming with Evocation, who is currently live
You
on
don't
Twitch as
have to
well.
shoot me.
I'm going to give him a shout out. If you don't follow the man, make sure to do so. He does a bunch of roguelites, a lot of different indie games as well, and some AAA titles, including currently Extraction, R6 Extraction. And you'll see him on the screen in just a moment.
He's the picture's done now, so he'll start appearing now all the time. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh,
Behind you two! Behind you two! Behind you two! Where the hell is he? I heard him even then.
So the link is in chat. Feel free to click on it and follow him as well. All right, it's 21:43. What do y'all want to do? Do you want to
Get back to base. and
get
I'm
back to
gonna
base? Okay. Sounds
Give
good.
me a moment. I'll refill water over here. The empty jars. Evo, there's a pig here.
Wait, what did you say was here?
call. What?
Pig. Kill the pig.
Oh, pig. I swear to God, I heard you say, "Hey, Evo, there's a dick over here."
Jesus.
Coming! Where's the pig?
It kind of.
That's what I heard. You can't unhear it. It's the accent, man.
Yep. It's for me. It's here.
I blame the accent.
Right here. I'm standing over here. Oh.
You know, in Latvian, pig, dick, very, very close to one another. If he said the pig's dick, it would have just sounded like dick, dick. So.
You know, we hear what we want to hear.
Yeah, and
And I wanted to hear Anthony talk about dick.
there you go, see?
From now on, pigs are dicks.
Someone killed those dicks. They're running around all loose on the farm.
If that dick has rabies, kill it.
Where does ham come from? Dicks.
Remind me not to have children.
You know what? I think we should have a box just for mods. Like weapon mods, one box, tool mods, another box.
Probably be a good idea.
Yep.
Can both of us access the inventory or no?
No.
This is 7 Days to Die. When have we ever been able to multitask that shit?
Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, if that's the case, then I'll put away some of the stuff that's already on me, but I'm gonna hold off. Really organizing stuff till tomorrow, or grabbing the rest of the stuff. That's cool with you guys, and I'm gonna head out for now.
All right.
Okay. Well, have a good night, guys. Thanks again, and hopefully see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Take it easy, man.
Yep, yep. So, mind, should I put the car into vehicles so you can use it tomorrow if I'm not there?
Sure, yeah. That works.
Okay, cool. I was like, can we have some light up in here? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I didn't put electricity in this part of the building.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to check how this looks because it's night. I put in the mod for extra lighting for the vehicle.
Oh. I've been wondering about that one, actually.
Let there be light.
Oh, damn. Yep. All right.
Okay, so that's
It works. We can see Big
get
Mama
off
from
the
here.
road. And this is without the light.
Oh, yeah. Wow. There's actually a big difference.
And let there be light. Yeah. Okay, the vehicle is in the vehicle box.
Nice. All right, perfect. Yeah, mini bike is empty, so we're all set there.
Schematic as well. Yeah. Check the schematic box, because there might be some stuff.
Yeah, I just threw some new stuff in there, so if there's anything you need.
Yeah, there are a couple. Okay, I learned everything there was to learn.
All right, I think I am gonna call it as well. Everything's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, yeah. Have to go to work as well, so.
All right, man. Well, good games. Thanks for joining.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's fun. I knew I was close to the card. That's why I wanted to. And I'm not missing a 7-day form. Please try. Not miss it.
All right. Good on the call tonight for anyone hanging out. If you're working, lurking, thank you very much for being here. For checking out the VOD, thank you very much as well. This will also go up on YouTube next week. We have an episode that went up today, another episode that will go up on Thursday from last week. And then this week will go up next week on YouTube. So feel free to check out YouTube if you like what you see there. The link is in chat. Feel free to subscribe for free. Get notified when more videos go up. We got a bunch of YouTube shorts that have been going up and will go up. There's also a bunch of videos from 7 Days to Die, to Scum, to Raft, and many other titles on that YouTube channel. So make sure to check it out as well. Oh, nice. You built your own base. Awesome. It's exciting. They have so many options. They have so many different shapes and stuff like that. Can trigger the mission. If it's one you picked up, you should just be able to go up to the exclamation point and hit E, which you should know. But yeah, if it's not working, if it was shared with you, so if someone shared it, they have to activate it. So make sure it's not a shared one. Yeah, but I'm going to call it a night here. But thanks for anyone hanging out and watching. Appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time for more 7 Days to Die, more Evocation and MindMine's post-apocalyptic garage sale adventures coming at you. We got another Horde night coming up. Will we survive? We'll see. So far, 0 deaths. We'll see what happens. Oh, exclamation mark disappears. That is a bug. You'll have to cancel it and pick up a new one. That is one that people have been experiencing in Alpha 20, unfortunately. So, yeah, you'll just have to cancel it out or fail it. I mean, whatever one you prefer. And then from there, just pick up a new one. But all right, I'm going to call it there. So have a great night. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Take it easy.